झगड़े सारी वीडियो को जमा करते हैं तो फुकट शॉट मत लो, सिर्फ देते रहो।
शॉट देते सर पे सीधा जमापुर, कराओ टिकट सारी बीटी भेजो जमापुर। कोटी पटेली देना तो भागो यहाँ से दूर, और 10 लेवल पार सीधा सामने से वार सगे ऑफ सारे कार। जमापुर बदले शॉट फुकट चीजों का भी जमापुर। मेरी सोच इन लोगों से पहुंचे ज्यादा दूर, तुझको कल का बहुत पार आज में जी ले तू यार, कर ले यार या तो पार। क्यों करते ही 5 स्टैक सारी बीड़ी भूल जाते, नुस्ता मचाते भूल जाते, घर के लफड़े जो बता नहीं पाते, खर्चे रोजे बढ़ते जाते, जूते नए लेने हैं पर खुद का कुछ कमा नहीं पाते। मेरे पास सारे खास मेरे हाथ में नहीं क्लास, है माय ड्रीम्स नहीं ये नींद बस एक काम का बुखार। तुझे चेंज करना कल तो फिर घिस लाला आज, रो मत बीटी लेते टाइम ही ये जो देगा सब जवाब। मेहनत करते रे मत रुकना नहीं तू करना मत सवाल, फले मीठा पर ये सफर उससे बहुत ही लाजवाब। सारे रास्ते बंद तब कर देगा वो कुछ ना कुछ कमाल, फोकट वास्ते देने वाले लोग तो बहुत ही ये जरूरी, ठोकर खाकर ही तू लेगा सबसे लंबी ये उछाल। बस कर दे लाला झर्रे तेरे बाल, स्ट्रेस को तू भाड़ में डाल, खुश रह मिल रहा तेरे को खाने को डाल, रख अच्छे विचार जाना है आखिर में कंधों पे चाल। तो टेंशन काय को ले रहा सीधा भेज जिसको किधर को जमापुर, कराओ टिकट सारी बीटी भेजो जमापुर। कोटी पटेली देना तो भागो यहाँ से दूर, और 10 लेवल पार सीधा सामने से वार सगे ऑफ सारे कार। जमापुर बदले शॉट फुकट चीजों का भी जमापुर। मेरी सोच इन लोगों से पहुंचे ज्यादा दूर, तुझको कल का बहुत पार आज में जी ले तू यार, कर ले यार या तो पार। 8 साल का ग्राइंड तब करा शाइन, ट्रेन के खाए तके अबे फ्लाइट एवरी टाइम। टूटा हुआ पीसी पहले लो दे बहुत फ्रेम्स, तब भी नहीं गिव अप किया ये पूरा करा मैंने गेम। जितने का था मेरा पीसी अभी उतने का है हेडफोन, नहीं थे नेट के पैसे इंटरनेट पे अब हूँ वेल नोन। घर पे सबको खुशी मिल रहा नहीं चाहिए अननोन है सब, सपने से बड़ा ये सब। गिर गया फिर भी उठ के ट्राई करा बार बार हर बार, रास्ते बनते सारे आंखें नमते मेरे लिए तब राम नाम। रास्ते बनते सारे आंखें नमते मेरे, करना बहुत खाली बच्चन फूक दे रहे, सोच रहे कल के पर आज ही सोते रहे, सुनते कुछ नहीं खाली बनते बहरे। बोलेगे अब टाइम नहीं है रील स्वाइप करने में बिजी, कल करते यार आज में वाइब नहीं है, मिलेंगे ऐसे सोची होने दूर अपने आप से, अपने बाप से बाकी दूर कर दिमाग से, और ग्राफ री टिकट किधर को जमापुर, कराओ टिकट सारी बीटी भेजो जमापुर। कोटी पटेली देना तो भागो यहाँ से दूर, और 10 लेवल पार सीधा सामने से वार सगे ऑफ सारे कार। जमापुर बदले शॉट फुकट चीजों का भी जमापुर। मेरी सोच इन लोगों से पहुंचे ज्यादा दूर, तुझको कल का बहुत पार आज में जी ले तू यार, कर ले यार या तो पार। गुड मॉर्निंग। छी ये चैट्स क्या दिख रही है स्क्रीन पे, छी 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 50 चैट्स दिख रही है। एल स्ट्रीमर यप यूट्यूब ऑन टॉप। अबे ये गलत चैट्स क्यों दिख रही है यहाँ पे, अभी सही है। वेलकम बैक टू ईच एंड एवरीवन टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। इट इज टाइम फॉर अ बैंगर गेम, EDG versus Leviathan. Winner plays grand finale against Piaparexo. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun, chat. One of the most banger games of the whole season. It is Sato versus Kang, baby. या ओए, और कल नया मैप रिवील भी होने वाला है अगर आपको नहीं पता तो, और अगर आप लोगों को नहीं पता तो तुम्हारा भाई ये बात फाइनली गेस करो क्या बोलने वाला हूं मैं, गेस करो यार, गेस करो, फिर बाद में बताऊंगा क्या बोलने वाला हूं, पहले गेस करो। गुड मॉर्निंग सभी का, गुड मॉर्निंग। सीना पसीना हो गया। गुड मॉर्निंग। गेस करो क्या बोलने वाला था, गेस करो यार। इमॉर्टल पुश जिम जा रहा है, जिम तो जा रहा ही हूँ।
LEV, how are you with chess?
Pretty bad.
But you're facing the kings of CN. Can you checkmate the king?
I think rather than checkmating them, I think it's better for us to play a different game than them. You know, not try to play on their zone. They're not trying to leave their comfort and play our own game.
Good strategy.
क्या strategy?
Checkmate.
Let's play checkers. Let's play checkers. How about that? I think that's better.
Well, guys, I heard talking about chess and maybe Jenga and what else?
क्या बातें कर रहा है? Valorant खेलना है इधर, साटो। Valorant खेलना है पद्दू। हाँ, मैं तुम लोगों को ये बता दूं दोस्तों, सुनो मेरी बात। ये बार finally हम लोग Valorant के नए मैप का अर्ली एक्सेस स्ट्रीम करने वाले हैं। यप, सो नया मैप का अर्ली एक्सेस हम लोग स्ट्रीम करने वाले हैं ये बार। एक सेकंड मेरे को देखने तो डेट क्या है उसकी। एंड मैं डेट बता सकता हूँ क्या? लेट मी चेक। कॉन्फिडेंशियल है, रुको। ओके, कब होने वाला है ये मैं शायद अभी ना बताऊं, लेकिन बहुत जल्द होने वाला है। कल तो तुम लोगों को सबको दिख जाएगा नया मैप कैसा दिखेगा। सो या
Yeah, they're very good at following through with the structure that they have. Neon is super young. He was a player who just turned 18 this year to be able to get into the league. Was one of those members of the LEV Academy squad that was being built up last year. And now he's here against Kung Kung, who's had those years to build to further himself up. It's going to be a great one.
EDG versus Leviathan, bro. Bro, आज होने वाला है banger game. This game is a freaking banger game, chat. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too.
Not as
Let us go.
one-sided as some of these polls usually are, which goes to show you just how intense it is. Now, for us, we gave the analyst that's guarantee. I'm gonna keep it $150. I don't feel that confident, but I'm excited. But I don't know, man.
We might need to get clown costumes back.
Yeah.
First few maps, they might be coming back.
I really
I'm not super confident about this pick.
Hello?
But I do think LEV have the better map.
I really didn't want to have to put on a clown outfit. But anyway, folks, here we go. Because Masters London lower bracket final is kicking off.
अरे लोग
right
आवाज नहीं आ
now.
रहा क्या? हेलो? It is time. It's time for the lower final. Lower bracket finals, chat.
भाई
Will perform. बोलो।
अर्ज भाई, वो 1v1 खुद के अगेंस्ट लोगों को करना था पब्लिक को।
खुद के अगेंस्ट थोड़ी ना, खुद को चांस दूं क्या जीतने का?
दोस्तों, by the way,
नहीं तो फिर जल्दी खत्म हो जाता है, ऐसा मेरे को लगा।
ऐसा?
by the way, 2 दिन के अंदर मैं भी VP बेचने वाला हूँ।
क्या बात कर रहे हो? क्या बात है? सिनेमा
上次在曼谷的时候，我们也是进入了3强，但是因为那个时候版本的原因嘛，然后大家状态可能对于游戏理解的都不是很好，但是我们这一次我们不会让机会溜走。
Let's go EDG。
देखिए वैंडल से मारा।
अरे
De verdad, tipo, vamos trabajando faz muito tempo, isso que estamos fazendo agora, então é algo que nós queríamos muito, ter esse resultado. E vai ser o primeiro de muitos, então nós queremos ter uma run histórica e ganhar tudo que nós conseguir.
有人说我们实验赛区在世界上举步维艰。
At the moment, it is looking rough out here for China.
然后我说我们推翻了这一切，然后现在也证明了我们还没有老。我觉得利维坦就是大家所熟知的青春风暴嘛。我觉得他们打到现在为止，就只有佩巴斯让他们尝到了苦头嘛。但是你们还没有见过康康的狙击枪。
Oh!
Então, nós estamos muito felizes de poder enfrentar a EDG. Todos dentro desse time são como nomes já muito grandes, mas alguém que eu já olho faz muito tempo é o Kankan. Então, para mim, é uma motivação poder enfrentar a ele e aprender dele.
We're definitely in one of our best forms. Each match we're gonna keep evolving. My boys might be young, but they're explosive. Watch out.
虽然你叫 King，但是你没有你自己的王冠。
I'm trusting the pick the king. That people do. Let them decide.
अरे माँ कसम बार पे बार
Hard line, bे.
Shit! Let's go! We are here, baby!
International newcomers are led by a king!
VCT Masters London Finals Best of 5! Good morning, स्वागत है दोस्तों. Hello to everyone on the kick as well. Bonjour. Bonjour.
They're a phoenix rising, ready to burn their enemies. It's EDG!
Yo. भाई YouTube वाला पोल बहुत ज्यादा क्लोज चल रहा है. ये फाइनल है क्या? लो ड्रैगन फाइनल है. कल कौन जीता था वाइटैलिटी वर्सेस लेविएथन में? कल लेविएथन जीती भाई वन साइडेड. वाइटैलिटी को वन साइडेड हराया है.
With his plucky group of bandits looking to try and usurp the Emperor. That is the question on our minds, and it's now time, Mimi, to settle the score.
It absolutely is.
Big game!
Well, they said they've worked a long time with this.
भाई मेरे को बिलीव नहीं हो रहा भाई कि कल वन साइडेड वाइटैलिटी आ रही है.
These players coming up from tier 2, getting their chance this year, and immediately
Vitality दोनों जगह हार गए.
EDG, they have worked so long to
अरे
get
माँ
to
वो क्या
this
क्लच
point.
था भाई. वो एक स्प्रे में 4 जन.
The only Chinese
वो
team to
तो
ever hoist
दूसरा
a trophy
भाई
in
कर
this game, the
पर
only
कल
one to ever
तुमको
make the
देखना था.
final. Looking for their second, looking for revenge. But looking at these maps,
Entrance looks
Mini,
like
that's where I think
WWE
the
entrance.
तुमको क्या लगता है कि कल वन साइड फाइनल्स होने वाले हैं?
nearly as many matches as LEV.
Easiest trophy?
नहीं, अगर EDG आती है ना तो आई डोंट थिंक सो इजी होगा, बट अगर लेव आती है तो शायद हो सकता है. नहीं यार, एक्चुअली दोनों ओपोनेंट्स टफ है क्लच भाई.
दोनों को हरा चुका है पेपर रखने पर.
नहीं, बट तुम समझ रहे नहीं हो. सेकंड टाइम जब कोई एक ओपोनेंट के सामने फेस करने आता है ना ब्रो, इज मोर रेडी. एंड वो होता है क्या उसे कहते हैं, फर्स्ट टाइम वो नर्वस होता है कि इज फेसिंग अगेंस्ट पेपर एक्स ब्रो. इन सेकंड टाइम ना ही इज रेडी.
तुम लोग को एक सिंपल बात बताता हूँ ब्रो. अगर तुम जीतते हो ना तो तुम्हें अपनी गलतियां नहीं पता है.
अच्छा.
जब तुम हारते हो ना तो तुम्हें अपनी गलतियां पता होती है.
कसम है भाई.
जब नेक्स्ट टाइम टीम खेलती है ना, दे कम प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दोस.
अंगार लग गए हेडर में, अंगार लग गई. इनको फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर लाने दो.
He's got to contend with some juggernauts in EDG.
भाई बात तो वो है कि EMEA की 3 टीम प्लेऑफ में थी, एक भी फाइनल में. वापस से फर्स्ट पोजीशन.
Like G in full sense. Yep.
How this feels.
You can tell
W high rank
when they walk onto a stage at one of their first tournaments and they're standing up, they're giving it to their opponent, they're reveling in the crowd, not shying away from it.
Prediction डाल.
पहले 3 गेम पर लेव के लिए वो हो सकते हैं.
रुको यार,
अगर मेरे को लगता है कि लेव के पास सिर्फ एक ही एडवांटेज EDG के अगेंस्ट वो है कि वो लोग उनको एम डिव कर सकते हैं.
Yeah, exactly. I think a podium finish is respectful.
True that.
For both these teams. The third place is great, but they need to strike while the iron is hot. I know in their souls that the grand final is what they want, to build their legacies. Lev, on the one hand, not being in the grand final before, and
maybe
keep chasing that second one.
Both these teams have memories of losing in this
उठ
spot.
गया.
For EDG, it was after lifting their trophy. The next tournament in Bangkok.
Yep.
A disappointing third place finish, far below their expectations. And it was really the same for LEV. King, the only man to have gotten close, but it was heartbreak for him in a lower final in Korea. The tournament that EDG went on to win for
back-to-back grand final होगा मास्टर्स में, पता है?
3 years since a South American team has made a grand final.
जेनजी हारी थी जो पहला सेन के अगेंस्ट, उसके बाद से.
The stories between these players, the journeys they've taken, but you're seeing the agents get locked in. I'm drawn to Neon, man. I want to see what he's going to be doing on that chamber mini. And then of course Sato. Look for that explosiveness on that Phoenix.
वही तो खेलते हैं, यही तो खेलते हैं.
You got Kong on that Neon as well.
इसना मुझे याद है.
देखो सब लोग खड़े हो गए भाई.
Trap plays at all. The defense side was not proactive. I hope that when EDG
सारे players को खड़े किए भाई.
we're seeing a lot more explosivity, a lot more
Oh, it's a game, baby!
This tournament so far.
I want to see an EDG coming in with answers. Sydney on top. Once he gets that online, he's a beast on defense.
London, England! It's time for your best of 5! Make some noise! As we send it over to your casters, who better to call the freaking action? It's Brent and Sideshow!
Alright, chat. पहला प्रेडिक्शन लग रहा है किक पे जल्दी से चेक करिए
in a cobble box arena between two foes that are hungry for a chance to earn their spot in a grand finals. For EDG, it's a chance to get revenge, honestly. They were just expelled out to this lower bracket, but on the other side, you got this Leviathan squad, hungry, full of rookies, willing to go that extra mile, willing to strike while the iron is hot, to see if they can take it
like karo Pasha, let's go! It is time!
There's a big difference in experience between these two rosters. LEV at the beginning, at the start of that hero's journey, these players only just taking their first steps onto stages like this.
Which भी buffer हो रहा है यार, 2 रुपए का इंटरनेट.
PaperX, EDG, those protagonists of the Valorant story looking to write that second chapter.
Will Kang break his record? क्या है उसका? Oh boy, साहब ये spam है.
Their theory on Haven is
जिनी को
really
tag किए.
We're seeing it now. There's going to be definite questions about how the map pool is going to be tested for EDG, despite the fact that they are more experienced in best of 5s. They've been in tons of them regionally.
Spike's in कोने में बैठा है.
all time, I believe, is the record. Spike don't catch it. Our first contact. The stun's going to be a little bit better here. Spike. Oh,
bro,
he's just tearing them apart.
Bro, मेरे को डेंजर हुआ. इसके पहले भी उसने ऐसे ही मारा है फ्रेंजी से.
It's up to Smoggy and Jenny.
Kang उसके सामने जाके बैठ गया. Chad, what was that?
It's about the best idea they could have gone for to make it feel like they're coming through that.
और Spikes in अगले 2 मैप ऑन रहा ना तो फिर तो 3-0 है भाई.
Pressure's going to be on blows here, but he's good
on
with the
ही है
sheriff
भाई.
Shot.
This form has usually been quite good, at least.
ओए तुम आ गए हो.
Last game and already.
नहीं मैसी प्री बोला.
Tapping away, whittling him to pieces.
पहले ही बोल दिया मतलब.
And a pistol round here for Leviathan.
And that's an example of Lev's trap play setups that they're going to have on defense.
Yo,
so
EDG is cooked,
they are
Chad.
a very tactic-driven team. They've got a bait and switch setup.
EDG is cooked.
Trailblazer.
Where is your code, Blash? Code का badge यहाँ पे.
It looks like it's just a solo player in Garage. Not the case at all.
अरे tech pause.
Listen.
Wow, दूसरी round tech pause.
Someone check where Pansy is. She entered the building. We'll be getting into it soon enough. I'll get some information as well to find out what's going on. But
इसका badge का.
Pause to begin as Lev take up their first pistol. Sato was breathing in the energy of this moment before he sat down. They are going to be aura farming to a ridiculous degree, Sato and
pause
Kang in this game.
I think it's a very scary prospect when you have a player like Sato. He's so young to a stage this big, but he is just basking in the presence. Doesn't matter that there's a lot of the teams, a lot of this crowd are going to be leaning over towards the EDG side of things. Just the sheer experience he's been relishing, and he was smiling the whole time. No sign of nerves on him whatsoever.
I think EDG actually got their first little glimpse of what it would be like playing against the crowd when they were up against PaperX. It was still split. I mean, the EDG badge coming out in force.
ओए दोस्तों, तुमने एक चीज नोटिस की?
I do expect that
हर बार
map
leaks आ जाती है, ये बार नहीं है.
We've got some lead fans in the building though. They are very
नहीं आते, कल आएंगे वो.
It's very easy to
तो कल तो फाइनल ही है ना दोस्त, कल तो मैच है ही.
फाइनल्स के पहले आ जाते हैं, ऐसा एक ऐसे पहले आते हैं. हाँ.
वो लोग के पास जो एकदम अर्ली एक्सेस होता है उनको मिल जाते हैं. नहीं वैसे जो आते थे वो नहीं आते आजकल.
वो तो बहुत पहले ही बंद हो गए शायद.
आजकल सिक्योरिटी हैवी है.
Oh, not at all. I'd take that.
Not at all, yeah, preferably.
It's GTA 6, bro.
Getting back into it now. It's obviously Khelraay here for EDG.
Khelraay आ गया EDG का. Tech pause आ गया था भाई.
Chopping and changing it up. Kang is on the neon
Game
now.
शुरू होने की tech pause शुरू. He did 111 kills in BO5 Champions 2024. Will Kang break his record?
It didn't exist.
There we go. Neon's holding down the ground.
Oh!
What is that? Hold on.
Leaping straight in.
Right click's doing a decent job to stop with a connection.
Oh wow.
Neon.
Oh wow, Neon.
Oh, it's filthy, man.
Bro, Lev is so
this guy is a menace.
shooting.
No slip in form.
Lev shoot कर रही Pasha.
Rookie of the year, standout player to me. We're only just over halfway through the year. And he didn't even arrive at the very beginning
नीट
of
का
it.
पेपर लीक हो
They had
जाता
to
है
play
तो
the
मैप
first
लीक
couple
क्या ही है
weeks of kickoff without him. Because he hadn't even turned 18 yet.
बात तो सही है यार
कल नीट के पेपर एक बंदा बोलता है क्लच में मैं गिव अप कर दिया हूं अब नहीं देना
Every agent you put him on.
अरे यार
Yeah, it's been worth the wait.
बेचारा भाई
बेकार सीन है ब्रो
Gone from strength to strength, and they've been putting him on a multitude of roles too. He's been having
बेकार
to do it.
सीन है ब्रो बेकार सीन है
Basically all here, but EDG finally with some rifles in their hands. Get to see what they can do with some real firepower.
There's two judges on the other side though. Spike and King. Gonna be threats. King loves playing close to the smoke. This is gonna test EDG's ideas.
bonus round
Ways of being able to get
on
through
Leviathan
these difficult spots.
So he's all the way forward here. King
अगला
gonna be
King
cut up. Onto the
yo
Spike! He's going for it.
what is he doing bro Neon is nerfed bro relax
But he gets the job done in the end, and they cut out blows.
oh thank
leaving it down to
god
Neon in a 1v3.
thank god मुझे लगा
Only a
तीन
Sheriff.
अगर
Eight
वो
bullets
उधर
in the
तीन
head
मारता
under
ना
the
भाई
supplement.
मेरा हो जाता मेरा
It was
गेम से हो
chaotic,
जाता
But EDG came through.
The off-angle Jenny is watching for the guns.
अगर स्पाइक्स ने उधर तीन मारता भाई
The way that they dealt with
राउंड था
मेरा
दोस्त
हो गया था मेरा हो गया था उधर ही चैट व्हाट अ
यार उधर किंग भी हक दिया
close
यार
inside of this smoke, and you get the Neon sliding through.
What a round,
And then
what a
Cherry
round.
spamming in.
Spike rush bro
So Kang just happy to put his body on the line.
उसके मारता
क्या गेम हो रहा है भाई ये
अरे उसका लेफ्ट क्लासिक कोई नहीं खरीदेगा
Oh, hello.
Hey up.
वहाँ पे स्टिक पॉज नेवर माइंड
Broken leg.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
इस बार कठपुतली का चैट देखो अगर आप पॉइंट्स के बारे में बोअप कर रहे हो तो मैंने किसी को अब तक पॉइंट्स दिए नहीं है मैं दे दूंगा टेंशन मत लो
A little bit of chip damage here, hearing a lot of noise cues now, be getting attacked up, so Blows is going to have to retreat back and away, but he's being squeezed here.
I mean,
on either
Valorant
side.
points ke bare mein.
There's no safety. There's a starting, potentially get dead at the anchor position that could be played for. All up and over, nobody's going to be vacating. Evacuating out now, the A side open. You can go for this plant out.
Neon, will he get one?
Line over towards heaven. Neon, he's hunting for it. Might catch a glimpse of Smoggy before he's even ready for it. And there it is, top of the box. Drops back, and it's a shot that does go wide, and Smoggy punishes the bullet to the dome.
Great shot.
Certainly is. His post-plant position's down.
Oh, he missed the slide.
Hey, might need to be dealt with here. Sada's already taken out Smoggy. Just tidings, but now
What a
they're gonna be
flash!
pulling all
Oh,
the way
never
out,
mind.
Still ready for it.
जी
EDG,
दो
very
मार दी इस भाई
versed in terms of how to play this
उसने
one.
हेवन आउट आने के लिए फ्लैश मिस कर दिया बे
Takes flooding out of heaven.
वो
Well,
देखो
they
बात
also
ही
just
है
messed up the retake
Bro.
pathing entirely. I mean, Neon
Two
misses
all.
the
Good
first shot.
comeback.
Smoggy
Good
hits a
comeback.
great counter. That's all excellent.
Good comeback.
But then Spike is supposed to land on the window ledge and slide
Blunder
through to
around, bhai.
default inside that smoke that King's prepared. You see the retake from these teams all the time.
एम राव थैंक यू फॉर द 10 रुपए ऑन गूगल पे कल नीट है लाला पर रीनीट के लिए पढ़ाई नहीं किया है सो आई सो डन पढ़ ले यार
EDG get a
ऐसा
freebie.
मत कर
That's a great shot though.
Yeah, there it is.
There he is sliding around.
और जिनी डॉज कर पाया ना भाई
EDG will
फ्लैश
feel pretty confident about going and hitting the A site if that's the level of Lev's retakes.
कम ऑन लेव को ये राउंड जीतना होगा
I think they can work together some floods as well, though, mix things up. Yeah. But without the Omen in the composition and no paranoia, it is a little bit more difficult to play the A retake in such an explosive way. And speaking of which, Smoggy wants that C ult orb, which is going to allow Lev to control A lobby. But Smoggy really wants this to get his showstopper online. If you're running Raze on Haven, you've got to be trying to use the ults to secure rounds.
Got to be, now the pressure's going to be on again. The split attempt all the way through garage.
किंग बैक साइड सिटी चले गया ओके दे प्लेइंग रीटेक चैट साटो का अल्ट रीटेक के लिए
In Sanos, runner back. It's going to be popped now. Looking to see if he can set the mark and
One
really
more?
set the pace of where his team could lay down some ground. But now we're going to see just the one kill before he's eventually sent back. Return to the body, but still a player advantage for Lev into this retake drone. Spotting out into the back, and it's going to be broken. Gearing up now, Lev, you can see them biding their time, waiting it out. Stopping around at a weaponry. They're going to be offering up for the overdrive now. It's gliding to the side.
Trade. Kang do maar these. Oh, what trades, bro. Sato got 3.
Now just Chichu. He's left alone. 1v2. Hoping, hunting for signs of those.
King
lines
Hagala,
as a
King.
player to
Oh,
walk straight
shit.
back into the crosshair placement. Starts going to be layered down, but he needs to earn a kill or two.
Wow, Neon. Wow. क्या trades निकाले भाई लेव ने. Wow.
He's so good coming in and cleaning up those spots.
Beautiful
There's the rest of Lev makes
round.
space for him. Great work from Spike and Sato in
Beautiful
this round.
game.
Clearing the path. And this pick
And
could
Lev
not have been better.
have won 3 rounds सबसे पहले दोस्तों.
The freest
क्या बात है,
auto
क्या
of all
बात है,
time
क्या
down
बात
C
है.
long. Maybe just wanted to hit the perfect timing with the C split. But because he did that, didn't have a showstopper to counter the Phoenix ult with.
नया prediction
अल्टा जाता है इसका.
Take a duel.
नया prediction डाल दिया है
Nevertheless, he'll be coming into the next one.
मेरा graduation हो गया भाई.
Congrats. था वो और मिलता
Seems pretty clear to me
Cam
that he's
छोटा
going to
कर
be
ले.
entering with the showstopper instead.
He's not going to be too worried.
Neon's going to look to pick him off before he even gets a chance. High ground angle with the tour de force.
There it is. Flash going to be dodged. Oh my goodness.
Finger से मरा है.
Sato in the midst of all of this.
I think he's just gone for a flash.
Just out the double doors. Spam down, out of Seekers as well. Going to be putting out a pretty clear pitch over towards the seaside. Just a one moving towards it, and it's pointed over towards Garage. It's going to give peace of mind to EDG. They can make their way forwards, and critically at that, they've saved the showstopper. But King, hold on. Catching timing onto this, anticipating. Jenny just trying to activate at the wrong time.
Yeah, I don't know what Jenny was doing on that timing. Smoggy, though, should be enormous in holding on to this post plant.
Surely, you got a thing with a showstopper.
Oh, City ult cool दिया है.
Great bait.
Loose. Yeah, just with the fast lane. Brought up, baits out the refire.
Oh, Neon, big shot.
That's so clean.
King का round है, King का round है. But they know flank एक बंदा है.
Causing a bit of concern still now, gliding to the side. Timing and training needs to be intact, and Lev was
Last
never
guy,
in doubt.
bro.
Usually going to be perfect for this squad. Fired up, and they are raring
Lev
to
is
go.
too
This
good
squad
with the
is not
retake.
slowed down from the Swiss stage to now.
Bro, ये क्या retake कर रहे हैं लोग?
कसम क्या retake था, एक मारता है,
The
flank
retake
जाता है.
ideas are beautiful. And
Nah.
Sato stuck around for a bit too
Big
long.
retake, big
But then the way
retake.
that they bait out that showstopper.
चाप तो ला इस
Neon's
शॉट हवा
on an
में ये
angle
देखो.
where he can not only get the punish but also escape even if he misses the shot.
Beautiful.
It is a perfect setup to
Nah.
bait
Bro,
a
the trades are
which
so
you
on
never see
point.
on Haven.
No.
और EDG भी अच्छा खेल रही है. But Lev कुछ ज़्यादा ही अच्छा खेल रही है. Bro, that's
on
crazy.
एक kill ज़्यादा ले रही है Lev.
हाँ, exactly.
They already know what the right players to make.
This looks like Blowers is going to
Lev
be
retake is
set
so
up in a
good for
position to
real,
use his
bhai.
Hunter's Fury.
There it is.
If there is contact.
Sailing overhead.
Oh, look at the A push.
Outside A lobby. Spike.
There it is.
Posted
Lev
up,
के
and there
chance
it is.
बहुत प्यारे हो रहे हैं.
Beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. यार भगा दी.
Dragged down to the grave. It's all up to Kung Kung.
What है? कोई recall नहीं तोड़ा क्या वो?
Spikes भाई मेगा कमिलियन खेलने लगे वहाँ पे.
Not even reclaimed.
Wall के पीछे blend हो रहे.
Spotting out what his players might be, but this is a net that is slowly encroaching.
Nah,
and there
what
it is,
was this
5-2.
round, bro?
No breathing room.
Foot वाला की है. Foot वाला A push.
That tactic, Brent, is so
Shit.
sick. It utilizes the
और Lev में
Astra
सब
pullback
बच्चे
style.
क्या यार भगा रहे
As they
हैं?
send in the recon, instead
Look
of
at that.
full smoke, this one's a pullback. All
Oh,
of EDG are hiding
beautiful.
inside of
Oh
it.
my
and so
God.
then the recon hits a full 5 players.
Bro, look at
Beautiful
that.
way of maximizing the value of that Hunter's Fury. Another set round, another
Recon
tactic
कहाँ लगा
from the
बे?
playbook.
जो इतने लोग
Another
reveal हो
reason
रहे हैं,
उनको
कोई नहीं
मिल
तोड़ा.
रहा भी नहीं था.
Massively
दो
favored.
Time out EDG का already time out baby.
What paved the way for plenty of
ult
wins
के
for them in the
panic
past.
में
It's just that depth of the playbook.
Hello, Khelraay. I am 11-year-old
Insane
Diamond
pace
3.
from left though.
I mean, this
Peak
isn't something
rank
you
is
can
ascended
anti-strat. This
and
is
playing
anything
from
you
5
can
years.
see
What do you
before,
think?
Get
be
to Pearl.
ready for. Get to
11 साल का है और 5 साल से खेल रहा है. मतलब 6 साल का तो जब से तू तब से खेल रहा है. 6 साल की उम्र में मैं 2 साल का था मेरे भाई.
अरे तुमने सुना क्या वाला गाना? तो बस तो तनो.
ये कौन सा है यार?
तो बस तो तनो.
लज भाई जब तुम 6 साल के थे, हाइडर भाई आप भी, क्या आपको याद है आप क्या कर रहे थे?
6 साल का था.
हाँ?
Probably playing cricket bro.
हाइडर भाई आप 6 साल के थे तब क्या करते
A
थे?
lot of unusual areas with his boom bot. I don't know. The comp
6
is
साल का
weird.
तो क्या करता था
It's a
भाई?
very
हाँ?
strange
करता था भाई.
idea that EDG have brought out on this
भाई एक बंदा बोल रहा है वो 6 साल का है जब से वो गेमिंग कर रहा है, अभी वो 11 साल का है, वो डायमंड 3 है.
Pressure is on left to
Nice.
actually look
में भी
great
आया
in
था वो
map
बंदा.
1 because this is the most
I'm
favourite
11
they're
years
going
old,
to
I'm
be
diamond 3.
on any map in the pool.
That's
definitely
crazy.
true.
पैंट में शीशी एग्जैक्टली. मैं टट्टी
pace of
करता था.
play that they took to Vitality in that game the other day.
डू
was
बिस्ट.
just
अच्छा ये गाना है क्या वो
lights
डू
out.
बिस्ट वाला? ड्रैगो भाई तुम जो कल बोल रहे थे.
Similar start here. King again. He's going to be pressured here, especially by Kang Kang.
अरे माँ यार भगा दी किंग की. यार भगा दी.
Knocking down
वापस
the
लेकिन
IGL.
सी हुआ है.
King going to be taking a back seat from
Let's
this one.
see.
Sato with a flash
The
up towards the
retake
top. That is a
again.
beautiful connection. Smoggy being cleaned up. Hold on. What is this? They waited out.
They're not able
The
to win
onus
this.
being on the EDG.
Nah, they're
And the
not
game
able to
just
stop
comes to
this.
them. Leviathan.
3 rounds back to back on C.
1v3 for nobody.
Every 3 times, that's a retake.
Isolated away, he's looking to see if he can square up and find himself just a 1v1 fight with a drone. Makes it even less likely. Position scouted, it's a nasty shot to begin. But blows is good for the trade.
And LEV showcase their variance in tempo. This one not a set retake. They don't want to allow EDG to go off the side. King is there. Instead they flood, they pop. Sado's there. Sado and Spike push forwards.
अभी LEV प्यारा रुकते हैं लोग फाइट के पहले यार.
अभी LEV वो मिड पीक करेगी
wander into garage without his gun even out. EDG don't have a great grip on this. Even if the first idea
कितने बार कह जा रहे हैं वे? हाँ सही बात है.
really showing for LEV in map 1.
6 rounds LEV जीत गई easy.
It's going to be a half buy for EDG. The win con is that they get those big entries coming out from Kang Kang and then prediction लगा रहा हूँ. That individuals somehow powerful.
लगा दिया है.
Tough going though so far for EDG. We knew this was going to be a potential question. Seeker's going to be used once more. Pretty rapidly at that.
साडो के पास अल्ट है. ये भी रिटेकेबल है और वो लोग सी ही जा रहे हैं bro.
Now we're going to see it. Kang Kang is going to be leading all the way forward now. Applying that pressure, but King this time not evacuating. This time standing.
It is so easy for him.
3 kills.
He's King.
Time being poured out. The flank defense. Reinforcements are arriving to help out the Monarch. And King planting those heads on a spike. Visceral warning, do not hit this site again. It doesn't matter if they have to play C retake again. Or if King is anchoring.
Solo handle कर रहे हैं बंदे इनके साइडर्स भाई.
There is no entry to his domain. EDG are going to have to mix things up.
क्या हो रहा है chat ये?
These C site execs are not working.
भाई लेफ्ट की क्राउड अच्छी है हाँ मतलब थोड़े से लोग आप मजबूत सोलो कर रहे हैं
पैशनेट है सब लोग Oi, look at the mid push as I called chat. IGL baby.
Deep flash, Elan back. He does have the
Finally going
at least having that trip, but now that deep
भाई लोग जो 2 जीते उसमें से 1 AP जीते
towards that heaven angle. Cuts this one up. Blows nose to retreat.
They've broken the trip behind and pulled Jenny's attention.
They're very aware.
Oh.
Still, Chichu to find a kill here would be absolutely everything. But just trying to exit cleanly. He's barely there, but it comes to Divine now. It will force the issue for EDG. Everybody has to play uptight onto the site. Not ideal positions.
He's gonna slide that.
We're gonna see that flash forward.
Yeah, he did.
Flash lane this time.
Whoa!
Whoa! Spike with 2 with Visceral.
Oh my God!
Moving forwards, spotting them out. It's spun through the smoke.
खत्म. 2 seconds में round खत्म.
Out of their seats.
What is happening?
That's how they drew it up. A failure of the execution last time. But here, even Chishu's paranoia could not stop.
It's over, Chad. It's over.
He's in like a rocket, hops on that ledge, slide into the smoke.
Bro.
And honestly, it's like EDG had no idea what the game plan was. It's the most common way for the Ops to be able to retake on the A side. And I think you're just seeing EDG are out of their depth on Haven.
Bro, ये क्या plays बनाए इन लोगों ने?
The drowning right now.
They just know.
Yeah, they just know. भाई कल भी तो ऐसी retake मार रहे थे.
उसका नियॉन हवा में खड़े होके मार रहा है हवा में. Box के ऊपर भी नहीं था.
The consolation being that this is a best
These
of 5.
are all set plays, bro.
Early
सोच
days.
के आए कि ये करेंगे और सब
EDG will have chances.
कोई मर नहीं रहा. कोई मर नहीं रहा ना भाई.
हाँ सब मार रहे भाई.
Play happening over towards mid. Lev going to be conceding
एक round miss किया था और वो लोग fail कर गए retake में.
EDG again.
Slide whiff हो गया था.
Control. Recurring name of the game for them. Stun no on the back of that util and Spike on his
round क्या? Nope.
Oh God almighty!
What the? Bro! No bro, this is over.
It's just absurd.
This is finished. Now tell me, is it gonna be easy for VaporX?
The miss on the first op shot.
The immediate snap to the side. Kang Kang. What can you do with a spot like this? 1v3, but already
Bro,
Sado
this
on
is
that line.
done.
9
क्या गेम जा रहा है ये क्या हो रहा है ये वन साइड क्यों हो रहा है
EDG से एक ही तरीके से जीत सकते हैं उनको एमडिफ करके ये लोग लिटरली वही कर रहे हैं भाई
ब्रो मेरे को एम डिफ नहीं लग रहा मेरे को फ्लैट डिफ लग रहा है ये ब्रो उसका खोपड़ा निकाल दिया
ओह नोबडी वापस पीक नहीं करेगा भाई देखो हाइड्रा भाई ये एम डिफ नहीं है तो क्या look at them ये क्या एंगल शूट कर रहे हैं
bro but look at the retake strategy bro utils देख सब साथ में आ रहे हैं कहां स्मोक करके नियॉन को घुसा रहे वो लोग
last chance to do anything on the attack half. Smoggy finally has that come again. What is the purpose of this comp? We still haven't seen the ideas from
control
EDG.
के लिए सी जा रहे वापस
They start to take some grass control. Trailblazer
shut down हो रहे भाई
smoked off with the op right now. Really weird place for him to be playing.
Okay. Gearing up potentially for the exec into B. Just biding his time.
Carriage control
there it is. Lane's going to be propped up. Trip still
using
direct
के घुस गया कांकांग नहीं
They don't get onto it in time.
Oh my god, just missed.
An angle, window of opportunity for Neon to potentially strike.
Smoggy's ultimate has got to counteract the Leviathan retake, but Lev have been so good at faking the retake, drawing it out, and then hitting the punish.
Very patient so far.
इनके ult से.
Leviathan players are. Now we can see the overdrive popped off, and that's triggering the showstopper immediately.
Neon ने ult खोला तो direct.
Stun's going to be ricocheting off into
the corner. Oh my god.
There's a connection. Nobody.
Raze के ult से कुछ नहीं हुआ.
And the Raze ult wasted again. Move forward. So Leon is just holding this one close, tight as anything. But
Spikes got 3.
Last 2 players now noted.
Oh my god. Bro, he got 3. The round is over. When did they get inside and how?
Almost beginning to end.
This opening map pick of Haven has
set
Leviathan up with some phenomenal confidence. These players have been relishing the big stage, but had it been any other map in the pool, we would see a much more competitive opening. But the fact that they get to open
कोई बात नहीं यार, your entertainment भाई, शिवा भाई.
Aura farming.
Really is.
Bro, money spam मत कर यार.
The roar of the crowd.
तुम बनता है.
Unreal start here for
आज क्या
Leviathan.
खा के आए LEV वाले भाई येड़ बगा
Best thing they
रहे
could
हैं.
have possibly hoped for. For now though, we're going to be sending it down to Frankie. She's standing by with Sliggy in a new up-and-coming co-stream. I'm sure it's a familiar face that we'll all probably recognize.
I have squeezed in between Sliggy and my boss. It's Leo Farrier, aka the global head of Valorant Esports. Leo, you finally made it to London and just in time for a banger match.
Oh yeah, we're here. We're happy. I'm also happy that we got to get this guy out of the house. So, you know, we're here.
We're always happy to have Sliggy here. Is Leo behaving himself?
Oh yeah, he's behaving himself. I was trying to get some leaks out, trying to ask about maps changing. He's giving me nothing.
I was going to say, also, is he a little bit biased because we've got a load of Brazilians on stage?
Yeah, he's trying to. I can see him throwing out a few fake cheers here and there. He's a little biased today, a little biased.
Just a little bit. I mean, the storylines, Leo, though. The fact that we've got EDG rising again, PRX not wanting to go for second again, trying to go for first, put Santiago behind them, and now obviously Leviathan as well, the 4 rookies and the King. What's been your favorite?
Look, it's been awesome. I think again we've been blessed with one team from each league and the top 4. You know, that has happened many times, and here again, honestly, just Chinese teams doing well helps with the momentum going to Champ Shanghai, right? It gives them confidence. It helps that community get excited, and yeah, I mean, it's just Lev's on the run. We're all in love with them. So, good matches no matter what.
Can you manage our expectations around Shanghai? Anything you can let slip?
I can't leak anything, but I could tell you it's going to be completely insane because Valorant is on fire in China right now. We're going all out, you know. Champs is always the moment when we pull all the stops, so it's going to be probably one of the best events we've done ever.
I cannot wait. Guys, get back into Sliggy's stream. Thank you for letting me borrow him, okay, chat? Let's get back to the game.
ओए चैट बहुत डेंजर अभी प्रेडिक्शन डालो ठीक है देख लो क्या EDG गेम खत्म होने तक 5 राउंड्स भी निकाल पाएगी just for 5 rounds just 5 rounds
heading into Shanghai but at the moment
बेसन का लड्डू खा के आए लेव वाले
वाह begins down 10-2 Leviathan just having fun out there.
They really
absolutely outclassing them.
Not feeling the nerves, the pressure of the stage whatsoever. Not as strong as the beginning as you could hope, and they're not too overzealous with it. They've shown good signs that they can temper in the middle of these rounds, take pauses in the right places, just like moments like this. Happy to contact all the way up, and now as soon as the cam's going to be spotting it, that's when the Util flies forwards. Jenny, again, you're going to be tasked with one hell of a job here. There's no help coming, none at all. You're going to have to anchor against the might of Leviathan, and a Serpent waiting to gobble you up. Chip down. Just one smoke to play.
How is he still alive?
Finally arriving. This is it.
Oh no, the
here
timing.
EDG starting to float all the way back in, but they got to find some kills. But that came from
what a
straight
peak.
through the smoke. Calling it coordination. It's good on online right now.
साथ में peak ले रही EDG.
Lining up these players. Chip down to the middle.
And they are dead again. King got two somehow.
How did they win this
no
round?
blood. Bro, they were playing so good.
EDG.
भाई ये क्या मस्त कंट्रोल स्मोक के बैक साइड पे
showing the toes in the dark at the end. And LEV.
भाई सोच सा कहीं बना के खेल लेते फिर भी हक दिए.
भाई ये वाला कंट्रोल स्मोक मैंने पहली बार नोटिस किया है.
और उसको बचाने दिए शायद.
हाँ बहुत बढ़िया था बट बैक साइड का कंट्रोल नहीं मिला उसके.
Completely overwhelmed
Yo,
by
this
the
is
defensive
done. This is done.
फिर से रीटेक ही करा उन्होंने और कुछ नहीं.
They're not even going for the force.
Next time ये वाला smoke
They're down in a spot where they're giving their
Done.
opponent 10 opportunities.
Oh sorry,
to
Harbor में
close
तो एक
things
ही
out.
आता है ना.
It's walking, waiting, straight into the open, risky business. Kong in particular, I mean, you're going to feel like him as an individual potentially having to step up and be the hero for his team.
To be honest, though, I think, again, thoughts for them will almost already be on Pearl.
Yeah.
It's a BO5. You have so many more opportunities to come back into it. The amount of mental effort it would take to run this one back. The 1 in a billion scenario in which it happens. It's much more likely that you just focus all of your energy and your efforts on these later maps in the series.
It certainly would be. LEV are a difficult team to take out.
Especially if you give them such a boost of confidence early like this. There weren't even rounds that really rattled the cage.
No. I mean, look at instances like this. LEV are so far in a lead. A lot of teams will take the foot off the gas a little bit.
Bro, this is so done, Chad. This is so done.
You forget that this is an owner team.
Oh, yeah.
And despite the fact that you've got
owner ka team hai, bro. Owner ka team.
They have a distilled level of discipline honed in. Sato handed off the gun from earlier, I believe, so he's just going hunting, see if he can build up the ult. Still thinking about a long con, how they can close out the game, despite the fact that they are up 11 rounds, about to be 12. And they are just toying with it at the end, aren't they? Every shot going wide.
I mean, just as we were talking about them playing optimally.
Bro, ye kya game ho raha hai?
They do. I think you've got a great point. It feels like every time someone goes up against LEV, they try to put the pressure on and see if they crumble, see if they crack. But they do have discipline beyond their years. But there, I mean, you're 12-2 up. A little 360. Who's that hurting? Who's it hurting?
Yeah, it's quite telling, I think, that you have one last time out for EDG. It's not being taken.
Exactly.
They're thinking ahead to Pearl.
Yeah.
Bro, this is so done and dusted.
Out for Pearl, but
no.
This is so done and dusted, Chad.
On the earth, I suppose. EDG, they have swapped around their defensive setups. Jenny was getting bullied on C last time we saw them play Haven against Foot. Now he's moved his setups over towards A in these two big rounds that
I guess it's not EDG. Bro, मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है EDG का ये map ही in general बहुत weak होगा.
हाँ, इसीलिए वो लोग बस डेथमैच करने का टाइम नहीं मिला तो खेल रहे हैं.
हाँ, काट रहे हैं ये मैप काट रहे हैं वो लोग.
Blasting away nobody.
कोई ना दोस्तों, कोई ना. Next अपना है, next अपना है.
हाँ. वार्म अप कर लो ये कौन सा?
Crosshair placement बराबर है तेरे? हाँ बराबर है. Smokes देना आ रहा है.
Looking to work the map. King, he can be quite a methodical caller when he doesn't have a set strat.
तभी time out भी नहीं ली वो लोग.
Flash gets negative info as Neon tucks away from it over towards A. Would be a good timing to return back into the A pot, but King doesn't fancy it. Leading the troops over towards a B finish instead.
Evan अच्छा map था EDG का, क्या बात कर रहा है?
Makes sense.
पढ़ रहा हूँ यार चंदन.
Trying to play towards the strengths of their weaponry. Wide face here, Smoggy. He's gearing up. He's trying to really square up, and he has at least claimed the one life. Spike going down, but a big reveal onto the back. All of that pressure, all of that noise. He's heard it. Scurrying in the footsteps, and he's got full space and control over towards A. Calling for the movements. 17 seconds left. Setup needs to be broken. Doesn't look like there's any real pushback here. King's being left as an insert as well. Reclearance, tepid here, but still.
Comeback time.
Comeback
time!
From EDG.
12-2 is going to be the biggest comeback of the history of Valorant.
3v5, not really have the guns to work with either, but a spam does hit the mark. Heal on lined on the back pocket, and steady hand and steady aim from blows. Not good enough to see if he can claim any kills. Close quarters action. Just for that Henta.
Biggest comeback of all time, chat. It is coming. It is coming. फुट से भी हारी थी हेवन पे. हाँ वही वो कास्टर बोला इसलिए मैं पूछा.
Fairly weak bonus from Lev.
जिम में जाते हो और ऐसा फ्राइड चीज खाते हो? Sorry यार. एक आधा चलता है.
Very aggressive approach to that.
थोड़ा सा हैंडफुल ऑफ फ्राइड चीजें चलता है.
If there were to hit the one in a billion,
आज बहुत मेहनत किया हो जिम में.
from ridiculous individual moments. That undeniable.
Bonus that nahi comeback is on, baby.
But with
Just
Sato
wait and
having a
watch.
Phoenix ultimate in his back pocket here, ready for round 16. Could all be over in the blink of an eye.
Neon with that attack side up. Exactly right. They've got the ult, they've got the gear.
And Neon, nobody does not have the help of Jenny anymore.
Oh, it's a deep flash, but I don't think it connected. He's going to take a peek.
Crazy play.
Oh my god.
Down.
वो फ्लैश में कोई ब्लाइंड नहीं हुआ ना इसलिए वो पुश कर रहा है. He thought कोई है ही नहीं. Never mind. Never mind. उसको फ्री किल मिल गया. मेरे को लगा नहीं मिलेगा.
But he's managed to find the goods, but potential.
नसीब भी साथ है. Look at the mid push.
Depends how deep he realizes these players may be. It's Sato.
Comeback है बट्टा उनका नसीब साथ में हो गया है अभी देखना. ये देखो. नसीब साथ में comeback है.
That was mid Astro form. There's no smokes now to play around. You're going to see that ult offloaded early, but it's a walking one at that. Sato.
Bro, Sato likes to walk with his eye.
Up onto the line, a bit of denial with a plan just from that nade. Sato's all the way forwards, war prone out, but he's not got anything from it. It's good discipline. And a punish on the spike, one step further.
Nice one, blows.
3v2. Smog, even a 2v3. Sheer shots down, blows. Oh! Step up to all of it.
1v1 आ गया था भाई.
But EDG prevail. Another situation.
आज जिम में क्या किए? आज बैट मारा.
In some uncomfortable
आज भाई
positions.
शिवम जैसे कब बनोगे?
Going for the solo playmaking.
Chingo.
With quite a nice idea here actually against the way that these chamber teams like to control a lobby. Good understanding of the angles. Then of course you get that push down mid from Kung Kung. Catches King.
भाई किंग से उतने राउंड मरा जितने राउंड हारे वो लोग.
Jump scared in the astral form.
Yeah.
King.
10 chances down to 8. And Lev on an eco.
Half armor. Kung Kung tagged up though. He does have that outlaw.
Chat, oh yo, Kung Kung with the outlaw.
It's a good first kill, but still pressure now mounting. Coming out through garage. You're going to see Jenny attempting to help him outside. Swinging by Smoggy.
5 rounds आ गए भाई EDG के.
Counts. That is a clean, almost clean sweep. Just
सिर्फ 30% लोगों को लगा था कि 5 rounds आएंगे. ची.
ये मैप के सबसे स्लो राउंड भी 30 सेकंड में खत्म हुए होंगे.
चलो अब बताओ
These players
क्या EDG 7 राउंड जीत पाएगी?
We've been waiting for Kung Kung to come online at London. He's had his moments, he's had his rounds, but he hasn't had a match yet where he has just taken
Come back it, Chad.
And he is completely
लोगों का prediction गलत करने के लिए 5 राउंड जीते. हाँ.
EDG that's turned up to these events. And he's going to take his op.
Plus 5 नहीं बोला था मैंने तो 5 बोला था सिर्फ. Oh my god, Kung Kung whip. But the stun is so good. I'll take Kung Kung.
As a result of it, but it has forced a pause into the step.
Nobody वापस mid push कर रहा है. Sound out.
What is going on?
Garden में घूम
a complete pitch. He's barely out of there.
He is one of my favorite players to watch.
There's no one quite like him.
Garden gameplay.
Self blind, all good.
He's walking down C long.
Yeah.
Garden
caution to the win
gameplay.
at this point. You realize you have to take it one round at a time, and why not? But Neon getting the grips of it. Style of play of EDG.
Yeah, I mean they've
हो
got
गया
to
उनका
make
5
hero
राउंड.
plays.
उनको सही में prediction गलत कराना था. अभी वो थ्रो करेंगे. चलो.
Pound for pound in terms of the ideas, the teamwork. But nobody goes a little too far there, and that puts even more pressure on the rest of the pack. If Smoggy gets a kill though, Showstopper online. There are
LEV
chances.
जीती थी तो वो EDG के साथ क्यों खेल रही है? क्योंकि कल EDG अपर ब्रैकेट फाइनल्स पेपर एक्स के अगेंस्ट हारी और
Drone not broken. She's just going to be spotted out there, and that forces the paranoia out early.
EDG और लेविएथन लोअर ब्रैकेट में ऑलरेडी थी. तो वो लोग लोअर राउंड 3 वाइटैलिटी के अगेंस्ट जीते और अभी वो लोअर ब्रैकेट फाइनल्स में आ गए.
Spike in the back pocket of blows. He's going to get down and get that plant online. And watch for King. Jenny being caught again on this route is a massive advantage now, and Lev surely should be sailing away into Pearl.
Wow, Sato. What? Spikes in GG's.
He's got to do it all.
GG's.
Would have to be a 1v5. One for the ult, but he's not even being given the opportunity of a kill. Stun is good with a connection. Ult's online, but that wrap around.
GG's.
Wraps it all up. Sends us all the way to Pearl.
Yep.
Absolute dominance from LEV. The most one-sided map that you should see in the series, but that will give a lot of confidence
यार
to this
बगानी
American
EDG
team.
की Leviathan is here to perform, to go finals, baby. Big ups to them. Big ups to them. Chat, मेरे को एक चीज बताओ, genuinely बताओ, अपने दिल पे हाथ रख के.
Let's go!
मेरे को जेन्युइनली बताओ, अगर लेविएथन वर्सेस पेपर एक्स होता है, कौन जीतेगा? कौन जीतेगा? बताइए, जल्दी बताइए. पेपर एक्स, लेव, पेपर एक्स, पेपर एक्स, पेपर एक्स, पेपर एक्स. और मां इतने जन पेपर एक्स लिख रहे. पेपर एक्स, लेव, लेव, लेव. ओके, फॉर श्योर लेव. वे भाई लेव बिलीवर्स भी है, ठीक है, ऐसे नहीं है कि सिर्फ पेपर एक्स बिलीवर्स है सब. लेव बिलीवर्स भी है वे. तो आई सी 70-30, 60-40 नहीं, 60-40 ज्यादा बोल दिया, 70-30 तो है. डिपेंड्स ऑन पेपर एक्स हगास. वेरी ट्रू, very much depends on paper x hagas. है ये इतना सब चैट में. कुछ लोग तो टॉप 1% भी है. टॉप 1% लोग को क्या ट्रॉफी आता है घर पे? Bro made banger that he became one of my favorite rapper. क्या बात कर रहे हो यार? Bro, I have dropped like one song since like 55 years and people still talk about it. That's actually big. Teams fight to play final with Paper X and to win the final. Not gonna lie. अगर लेव में सब लोग ऐसे ही शूट करने लग गए ना तो पेपर एक्स का काम 25 हो सकता है. टॉप 6 छी. चेटअप टाइम है. चेटअप टाइम है. किधर थे अपन? चेटअप बहुत पेंडिंग से बे.
18,90,000 रुपए का फाइन पड़ा है वाइटालिटी को. Frequent amount of toxic swear used on broadcast.
भाई कल तुम लोग ने देखा फीफा का एक नया रूल?
क्या मुंह बंद करके रेड कार्ड मिलेगा?
हाँ, मुंह बंद करके कुछ तो बोला उसने, मुंह कवर किया था इसलिए उसको रेड कार्ड दे दिया. What the hell? हाँ, उसने मतलब ऑब्जेक्शन लिया कि कुछ तो रेसिस्ट कमेंट दिया वो, और उसका मुंह बंद था ऐसा. तो अभी नया रूल ऐसा है. हाँ, नया रूल ऐसा है कि वीआर में दिखना नहीं चाहिए तूने मुंह पे हाथ रखा है अगर ऐसा
कुछ बोल रहे तो.
हाँ.
वाह, किसको मिला रेड कार्ड?
नहीं, कौन सा प्लेयर था भाई? दिस इज माय चैट. आप गेस माय रैंक
यार कि वाइटालिटी को फाइन पड़ा है. सही में फाइन पड़ा है.
यो गुड चैटअप ब्रो. वो चैटअप टीवी में भी देख रहा है, पीसी इसमें फोन में भी देख रहा है.
वाओ
चैटअप. किस पे बैठ के खेल रहा है यार? वो बेड पे
मतलब
बैठ के
हाथ ऐसा नीचे माउस यूज करता है.
हाँ ना, ऐसा खेलता है भाई. ये कितना अजीब है.
वो इसका रैंक गेस करो ना
ब्रो. मस्ट बी लाइक सिल्वर.
रुको रुको रुको
या
रुको
ब्रो
रुको रुको
उसका
रुको
हाथ ऐसा झूल रहा रहेगा ना माउस
माउस
चलाने
का
के
है
लिए।
उसका माउस का है
देख ना
अरे
नीचे ऐसा बॉडी
नीचे
के पीछे भाई।
माँ कसम ट्रक ड्राइवर सेटअप
3
रुको ब्रोंज
डायमंड
डिमांड डायमंड नहीं है वो
Bro is a Dimonde.
डिमांड प्लेयर
No way. Bro, these guys be capping, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, Rohit Sharma. Oh, Sean.
Streamer.
अरे माँ कसम
हर्ष भाई इंस्पायर्ड कैप कलेक्शन।
हर्ष भाई इंस्पायर्ड
भाई मैं ये वाला हेडफोन है ना जिम में पहनता हूँ वालू मजबूत हेडफोन है भाई। हाँ हाँ बहुत लाइट वेट है यार क्लच भाई ये। और मेरे को ईयरफोन ही नहीं मिल रहे अपने तो मैं ये पहन के जाता हूँ मजबूत है। ओ इसने स्नाइपर रखी है।
आउटलॉ है आउटलॉ।
क्रेजी
अच्छी लग रही सेटअप क्लीन सेटअप
एक कड़क वॉलपेपर लगा दो बस।
ब्रो इज ऑन द राइट पाथ दो
वो इसका चमक रहा है कैसे।
हाँ भी क्लिक करो नहीं
कुछ तो नया आया है शायद ये मेंबर है शायद इसलिए। हाँ शिट बी डेंजर
चमका सकते हो उसको डैम।
यो ये ग्लास से पानी पीता है भाई कांच के ग्लास से सॉरी
ग्लास के
ग्लास से पीता है यस
यप
भाई वो कीबोर्ड सामने क्यों रखा है माउस इस पे डेस्क
माउस पैड दिखाना उसको।
अच्छा
किस रैंक वाइप मेन इतू सा ही माउस है इसका माउस पैड है।
ये है
नहीं
प्राडा का परफ्यूम रखेला है भाई।
परफ्यूम है वो
परफ्यूम है यार राइटर भाई प्राडा प्रीमियम।
हाँ भाई
नहीं प्राडा प्रीमियम प्लेइंग कार्ड्स होंगे भाई।
हाँ प्राडा प्रीमियम पक्का प्लेइंग कार्ड्स होंगे। ये गोल्ड
गोल्ड तो नहीं है भाई सिल्वर।
Bro, these guys are capping, bro.
यार ये क्या कैपनिंग हो रही है। वाह
सब कैप कर रहे हैं ब्रो सब कैप कर रहे हैं।
तो हाइड्रा भाई आपको लगता है ना जो उससे 2 रैंक आगे ही बोलो आप समझ रहे हैं।
चिल सेटअप यो ये
बता ये पीक इमॉर्टल और करंट डायमंड
नहीं पीक असेंडेंट करंट डायमंड। हाँ पीक असेंडेंट है बढ़िया।
हाँ पीक असेंडेंट पे यार बेच दे भाई सब।
जिसके पास अच्छा सेटअप है वो नीचे रैंक पे है
यार।
ये लोग कैप नहीं कर रहे ना ब्रो।
यो ये देखो ना ट्राइहार्ड अभी इसका
मैकडॉनल्ड्स ऑर्डर।
ओए नहीं इसका यूट्यूब अलग है। ये चोरी का सेटअप है ये उसका नहीं है।
चोरी का सेटअप है मतलब
अरे मतलब गूगल सेटअप है ब्रो इतना लो क्वालिटी और इसका यूट्यूब भी अलग दिख रहा है। चोरी सेटअप है ब्रो। हाउ टू डेकोरेट माय सेटअप सजेस्ट मी। लाइट लगा दो डेकोरेट हो जाएगा। गेस माय रैंक पीक डायमंड 2। ओ
वाओ बे प्रोजेक्टर भी है उसके पास।
इधर दिखा।
अरे है तो सही देखो ना वो देखो राइट साइड।
ओचा प्रोजेक्टर प्रीडेटर कैप।
ये
भाई
सेटअप
ऐसा लग रहा है ये इससे बनाया है 3D मॉडल बनाया है ये
चैट जीपीटी सेटअप।
क्या नहीं चैट जीपीटी नहीं है उसका मोटर अच्छा है यार।
इतना वाइट ना दैट्स टू वाइट ब्रो।
वाइट नहीं व्हाट।
हाँ यार ये बहुत वाइट है।
नहीं भाई गोटेड है।
इट्स नॉट रियल चैट
इट्स रियल ब्रो। इसका रैंक डाला है क्या इसने।
नहीं इसका कीबोर्ड अच्छा है। गेस माय रैंक डाला ही नहीं इसने। ये यार अंधेरा मत करो यार। गेस माय रैंक ये डब्ल्यू चेयर
डायमंड
नहीं रुको अब बता रहा हूँ।
ओहे मेगा कमेलियन चल रहा है टॉप राइट में।
ओए ये एम्पलीफायर है उस पे।
ऑडियो हाँ
वो है ना वो है ना भाई बनाता होगा गाड़ी।
ये क्या है
लॉकर
उल्टा पीसी।
ये प्लैटिनम है।
नहीं इसका पीसी मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा है और जिस हिसाब से जो दिख रहा है मेरे को आई थिंक दिस गाय इज सिल्वर ब्रो।
सिल्वर यप
ब्रो
Yes.
कोई बात नहीं
we were close Guess my rank.
Guess my rank. Ace1. Ace1. Damn,
Ace
bro.
1, damn.
Nice M416 spray. Damn.
ओए उसने देखो क्या किया है कुशन इसको
गमछे को रोल करके
वाओ भाई दिमाग भाई गेमिंग चेयर दिखाओ यार आपकी
Pros
अलग
for
से
brain.
उसने कुशन नीचे भी रखा है बैक रेस्ट भी रखा है और इधर आर्म रेस्ट भी W रिस्पेक्ट माय जी रिस्पेक्ट
अबे उसके बाजू वाला सेटअप उसके अच्छा वही है
भाई वो बीजीएमआई खेलता है इस पे
वो Ace1 है बे हाँ
हाँ Ace1 है
Ace1 है दोस्त
तो ये तो देखे थे ना अपन
लिमजो अटलांटिस में नहीं वाओ मेरे 2 साल पहले से
हाँ रैंक टेस्ट नहीं किया था पर हमने आई थिंक इसका फिर
इसका रैंक होगा असेंडेंट 2
नहीं इसका होगा डायमंड या
देखिए हाइड्राबाई को हराया एक
अच्छा,
बार
नहीं, देखा था,
उसने नीचे लिखा हाइड्राबाई को हराया एक बार
हाँ देखे थे अपन वो
बताओ
चलो चालू हो गया
Dangerous map here for EDG. I
तो
think
इसमें
this is a must-win
दूसरा गेम
map
जल्दी
if they
चालू
want
होता है
to
तीसरा
take
लेट
this
चालू होता है ना
series.
I
चौथा
absolutely agree. I think that if Lev can pick this up,
चौथा
it
लेट
starts
चालू
to really look like a 3-0 for this young team. In
तो
particular,
घर
what
पे
I
जाओ
like
जल्दी
about their Pearl is defensive side. A lot the same things of Haven. I think they have good ideas to trap play behind Neon's operator when he's playing the Chamber here. They have really good approaches.
Like, stream,
early
subscribe
round
if you
of
दोस्तों,
having
let us
variance in how
go!
they fight for space, especially towards A main. So for an EDG that struggle with some of those same problems on Haven, I think they're going to have to quickly find solutions going into Pearl here.
Yeah, I think on the flip side for EDG, this is the map where Kong Kong had his best performance, I think. On that defense side with that jet, he was popping off like vintage Kong Kong. I think we're going to need to see him do that again if they want a chance on this map, because Lev have been looking hot here.
Sala.
Spike's out here trolling us, everyone.
What did he hover?
He hovered over
Purena के ऊपर hover
It
किया
made me hope that maybe we do something wacky, but of course, the stakes are too high. How could you? And
They
then
really
Neon
are.
gets locked in here.
EDG, they've made a final before, they've lifted a trophy before, but that was now 2 years ago. This team is facing down one of the least experienced squads that's been to this point in a tournament. This is the map they picked, this is the map that they're favored on. If they fall here, it's a massive disappointment. You start to look at memories of Bangkok for EDG.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Neon and Kong Kong head-to-head on different agents here, but the operator on this map for both, especially on that B long on the defense, is going to be pivotal for them.
Well, you heard the desk, and now you know exactly what to look out for as we get ready for this matchup. The best of 5 is far from over. So let's go ahead and jump into map 2.
Let's
shall we, London,
go!
England? We're going to send it back over to your casters. Here's Brent, Handside Show.
We need to see a return of form here for EDG as we get into Pearl in our lower bracket
EDG वापस
finals.
attack कर
It's
रही है।
elimination. There's a chance for a spot in the grand finals for EDG. It will mean an opportunity to get revenge, to reach the prior peaks of the past where they were able to lift trophies. Over Leviathan are already one map up, and as the desk was mentioning, Pearl, Americas is a region, no slouches at it.
And it actually used to be EDG's permaban. Only started playing it very late on in VCT China. Lev want to try to take this fight early mid if EDG are going for it. EDG do like to go for this mid default quite a lot. And Neon's posted on an angle where
walking
may get a freebie.
Yeah.
तो भाई ये prediction लगा रहा हूँ.
There's a rendezvous to play around.
He is full walking up here, creeping into mid.
Nobody poking.
All right,
Trying to see if they
chat.
can pull players up and around because EDG.
Luffy, thank you so much for the response. Welcome back to the Pow Gang. Hajbhai, why you are not playing? Day after tomorrow we'll play. Actually, tomorrow, even tomorrow we'll play.
And it's helping his team figure out the defensive
No,
setup.
no, no. Day after tomorrow we'll
Going to be over here, especially if the trip doesn't get broken. Blows is going to have help and a recon.
Seeing the stars lay it down. That's
EDG
going to be
attack.
quite a lot. The flashes sent by forwards.
Direct card घुस गया और मर गया. अबे यार,
The reveal is massive. Molly doing quite a bit of work there. Shadow. It's going to be burned
2 for
to
2.
cinders.
3v3.
Into a 3v3 in EDG.
Advantage with EDG.
A hit.
Full rotate. Miles away from this mid avenue. Usually rotates like this all the way from A main to B main are a bit too slow. But here,
7 seconds.
yeah, just setting up a faster avenue, or rather a more open avenue to get into the site. But King could play spoiler to all of this.
Hard committed onto this line. He's worried about the lane control that they've lost this entire time, but now he's going to be hearing the footsteps still. Nobody catches it now, jumping round to the corner.
Wow! Wow, कसम क्या कूदी.
Blows though,
No way.
see if he can deny this one. He's walked all the way in. That's a plant.
Time.
But does not survive in time.
Shit.
Barely there.
क्या
under
पीक
control,
किए
but
भाई
King
उसके
को भाई.
बॉली में इतना डैमेज खाया है ना एक से ये दोनों.
Incredibly
What a
important.
peak. What a
They
peak.
get on the board early. Nice idea as well from Kankan. Get deep inside of that. He almost caught both of the duelists with util in their hands.
Bro, साटो को शायद लगा उसका ही मॉली है तो वो घुस गया उसमें.
Too much. And nobody putting himself in the lurk position. Instead of calling his teammates back through into him in B-Link, they wrap around.
Already a much stronger beginning, but this is a Leviathan trap play that they like to run. We've seen this one before many a time. Up towards the B angle, the wall is deep here, but the first shot just goes wide.
Good flash peek! Wow! No, Kankan saving! Kankan saving EDG's buy!
Swipes them all away and swats them all down at Neon. Trying to do any sort of work
Oh
he can.
shit, EDG's back!
Missed the mark. Somehow Kankan's still alive in the midst of all of this. And blows the last one, trapped in back halls. EDG with guns trained and a jump peek to finish it.
EDG's
what
back.
a double from Kankan just as things were starting to run away from EDG.
Spike
that flash absolutely caught them, and yet he spins around, deletes those two players to relieve the pressure.
Wow.
They need him to perform here on Pearl. If you're going to be running the Jet on this map, you best be hoping the Jet is going to feast.
विवान भाई exclamation UPI डालो आ जाएगी उधर.
A lot of danger to it. Managed to bring a lot of the Bulldogs forwards.
Will they go 3-0 up? Will they win this bonus?
Playing
Let's
a very
see.
cautious game so far on their attack. Never very all in. Contacting as much as they possibly can, but as the Prowler's going to be broken, flash around the corner. Tight connection there, still running all the way forwards. This is nobody basically taking point. This guy's running with util out into his hands. Driving a dash over to the
Wow!
Accounts for it. Little shot in the dark there, straight into the smoke. It does remove
उसको कांगांग में स्प्रे नहीं करना चाहिए था.
Calling again for the rotations. Chichu finding all this
3v4 though.
Again, it's quite a nice pattern from Kankang, even though it doesn't work. He jumps onto Neon's rendezvous, which stops Neon from being able to commit to a different position. King having a wander, stepping forwards, taking that risk, even though they're in a player advantage with rifles.
And just spotted one player.
Wow, he got the spike!
Has to be reclaimed here by Jenny.
He can let the spike be recovered in this spot. A 4v2 retake on B is more than enough of an advantage for LEV to be able to convert. Jenny and Chishu would have to pull out something ridiculous to get this bonus round win.
Dropping it around here.
बहुत अच्छा ये बाय राउंड निकाला. अब तक निकाले नहीं है मतलब.
That will be down, you're right. They're going to have to do something ridiculous here. A lot has asked of Jenny consistently on this squad. He is the danger man. He's the one with the bulldog. The molly is good, pushing them back and away. LEV usually going to be disciplined here. The util going to be raining out, waiting, biding the time. Hold on, the reposition is good. Spike down, taken out by the bulldog and an upgrade. It's going to be reclaimed.
RUC, oh shit.
Beautifully, still Chichu has fallen. There's still a 1v2. It's all going to be on Jenny now. Dodging the flash. Nice fight taken. Tap onto the defuse. Kings hoping to see if he can pull him way out.
Come now, come
King with the composure. Wins the
माँ
round
कसम
out.
2v4 को 1v1 लाए. Nah, that's crazy.
It's a great try from Jenny though. Way better than what he was
इतना
able
महंगा
to do
round
on
में
Haven.
चार लोग को मारा.
खेल लिया ना जीनी. Spikes in आगा उधर.
He's been massive for EDG. And he's just made that bonus round very expensive for Leviathan to deal with. Considering that was a 4v2, and they knew exactly where both of the EDG players were going to be as the spike went down. Jenny did such a good job there of slipping into the fast lane and making himself a problem.
He really did.
He's put them all on light armor, blows with the Guardian, Neon just working with a headhunter.
Half round, half shield round है वे LEV का भी.
Going.
But ठीक है.
Round 4.
साटो का ult है. That's a big thing.
Start once more. No noise.
एक ही जन को damage पड़ा उसमें.
They walk all the way up. Loose here with a flash. You're going to be caught with that util. Now you can see ults coming out. Okay,
big kill by Neon.
Shot. Peels all the way back though, that Nightfall. Scatters. It's going to be denying a lot of the sound cues. A bit of spam randomly into the corner. Neon does his best, but eventually traded out. Kong now inserts himself into that pit position.
Ask for help. Nobody's required.
Does indeed. Now we're going to see it. Sato. Turn of the tide, looking to see if he can make his own mark. Able to run it back forwards. It is visually taken out, but not before. Nobody goes down.
वो साटो मारा उधर एक. 2v3. क्या confusing था ये round.
Smoggy with that cut up close position over towards Default. He's hoping He won't be cleared, unaccounted
Okay,
for.
one on
Slight
side, one on
misstep
main.
and mistake. The molly sails up and over, but time's out to
Dobare
take.
log.
The jump up, and that is a beautiful kill to be found. 1v1 now, brought to once more. King denied. A second chance at the clutch.
अभी को आ गया.
Solid.
Yo,
That duo of Chishu and Jenny
EDG
have been, I think, the two most important pillars for the run that EDG have put together so far in London. And in back-to-back rounds, they are both required to both do the damage and then convert. And this is going to destroy
EDG come back kar is
the
chat
economy and start out EDG with some great momentum. Their theory looks a lot better. Their ideas of the way that LEV are playing look a lot better. And they're scrapping through in these close scenarios.
Exactly the opening we needed to see from EDG. Getting battered on Haven. They're answering back nicely in their own way.
Even the maps that EDG are marginally
पीछे
favored
2x कर अबे ये Twitch पे हूँ मैं 2x नहीं कर सकता.
Pool advantage, you've heard the Des talk about it.
EDG
It
won
does just
3
seem a
rounds,
bit
guys.
deeper from LEV, but if EDG can come out with some strong performances in crucial rounds like we've seen so far on Pearl, it'll give them a lot of confidence to be able to perform, be able to win.
Okay, new prediction.
Their game against PaperX,
sorry,
it just felt like they were never down, never out.
No. It's an unbelievable level of resilience being shown by EDG.
They know that they're good for it. They've done it before. There's a level of self-belief when you know that you are capable rather than just believe that you are capable.
Huh?
And both of these teams are in very different positions.
30 seconds left.
See an open A site here. It's going to be a plant down with no problems. Deep control over towards backside. It's taken up.
These post-plant positions are something that Mini was critical of on Haven. I think the theory is going to be a lot better on Pearl. You see them get into this deep setup over towards Secret.
Eco round है LEV का.
Again, the loose player that gets to float around.
Yeah. Spawning signs alive now, but that stun's going to be a
Nice
connection.
one. Vandal उठा सकते हैं. Okay. वो Vandal उठाने तक सब डह गए भाई. Vandal उठाने तक सब डह गए.
Another round coming up that's going to be critical. But LEV finally have money to be able to work with. All of the damage that has been done on EDG's bonus, that was the
ये वाला map अभी one side होगा क्या?
But it was a 1v1 clutch. Now Neon gets to pick up his operator. Players starting to get close to big ultimates as well. This Cosmic Divide's going to put pressure on EDG's post plants. But it's the op they have to get through first.
Neon is posted close here to Haunt. It's going to be dealt with here. Now already the angle onto that perfect line. So Justin takes Jenny straight out of the picture.
Good way of dealing with that Phoenix wall. Saw that coming out from Global Esports. Here comes Chishu on alert.
Oh my God, Sato! That was important, मेरे भाई.
Beautifully. Sato's taken out, but blows with an ultimate just to reciprocate.
उधर से आउट किया. माँ
कसम. Still there for them, but that backside position now accounted for. King. The lateral
3v3.
down, just spotting barely the head, and that's more than a haircut.
3v2 now. 2v2 now.
Beats his match. 2v2 still. It's explosive as
Spikes
anything.
in एक kill लेता है तो GG है.
Face hold on, he hears a drone. He's trying to take
Oh
a timing.
shit!
It's pure insanity.
Never mind. He's away.
Cuts it out, blows nose, it's
Good
occurring.
stun.
Now to start.
Never mind. What a peak!
Making magic of these moments. Finding a way forward, so now the
Exit.
discipline reigns itself. Doubled up together, not willing to let this one slip at all.
अबे यार ये लोग हगीज कर रहे हैं यार.
Nobody has been so important
Hello,
in these
banana
situations by just playing this loose, carefree style.
Yeah.
He's willing to throw chaos into the rounds, and he's more practiced in it.
I need to
He'll pull you into the mud.
What?
In or out?
And he's not worried about getting filthy.
Oh my God, bro, I'm confused.
That's really uncomfortable territory.
LEV are going to take a tack timeout here to try to wonder how they can adjust their setups to stop this chaos from happening. It was a nice idea with the Hunter's Fury and Spike's pressure, but it's the post-plant aggression that's really catching them off guard right now. People slipping, making solo plays.
LEV का भी कुछ बढ़िया रिकॉर्ड रहा नहीं है. 11-13, 12-14 ऐसे रिकॉर्ड रहे हैं.
The kind of thing that was throwing Paper X
ये
even off
song
their
request
game.
क्या है? आप लोग
They're
जब
normally a
Twitch पे
very
stream रहेगी
disciplined
तब
team,
आप
and they've got their
song
ideas,
request कर
they've got
सकते
their
हो कोई.
approach super drilled. But EDG are finding those little moments to be able to allow the individuals to shine. 10-3, nobody, the IGL.
Yo, मेरे को लगता है लेफ्ट है ये चैट अभी.
कल नया मैप आ जाएगा बे. Shit.
They want to be fighting them.
Be moving fast.
इतना टाइम बाद एक नया मैप देखने
IGLs got
मिलेगा.
history together as well.
Oh yeah.
Champions 2024 when EDG lifted their big trophy and became the Kings of China. They played against each other in that upper bracket final. A 2-1 win where EDG came out.
विवान भाई तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में रहेगा. अच्छा डिस्क्रिप्शन में नहीं है.
Kind of fizzling out of the tournament despite being
आ
favorites.
रहा है भाई उधर ही.
Back to the lower bracket final.
आपको दिख रहा नहीं है विवान भाई.
King would love a chance to return that favor. Seeing all in here by LEV.
और farm किया.
That's a lot of respect.
Good stun. Oh my God! Spikes got destroyed.
He's not slowing down.
Wow.
Wow! Like a heat-seeking missile.
कंग टैप मारा.
यड़ भगाया अभी. यड़ भगा दिए. Ace.
If you allow Kang Kang to wake up in this game, it could be all over before you even realize it.
Last player standing.
Short.
Taken out. Last one foul towards the back, but that trade is
Yo,
instantaneous.
3K. Kang Kang popping off.
Even though it was a 13-5, he had about
चलो खत्म
1
है.
KD. That's not bad,
खत्म
but
है.
it was nothing to write home about.
6 rounds. यहाँ पे जीत लिए हैं EDG ने.
That kill onto Spike just crushes any chance for LEV to make a counter play. It's a light by round and the Neon ult is...
अच्छा
It's everything
चलो
for him.
LEV 4 rounds जीतेगी क्या हाफ के पहले?
Jenny's still got a really nice ultimate in his back pocket to work around. Steel Garden, opportunity to take everybody down in terms of the weaponry.
It's in a mid-fight, taken Spike to fast lane. He wants to cut this one all the way up towards that top section. Dissecting and taking away the mid-control. EDG call for the fast reaction. They don't want anything to do with that fight, but it does force him into Neon's palm, and there it is.
Yo, Neon got one, but what a trade!
A hot hand, and the form now finally finding his footing on the stage. Players being inserted, though. King off the back of all of that one, and still he has found the kill. Chopping them up now with the rifle spam. The plan has been denied. Deep as the drone, looking for hunting out these remaining players. Nobody. He's way out to the open. Way out to the open, but it might not matter. Still King's there.
निकाल लेता हूँ बंटाई 2-6.
First round.
मार दी लेव ने. मार दी.
Honor in the tag timeout seems to have just said to
ये हाफ अगर 7-5 या 8-4 या 6-6 रहा तो मजा आए.
Get more aggressive, more up in their face. Force EDG to play to your tempo.
आपने राउंड निकाला है भाई.
This round was utterly controlled by LEV. Phoenix ult off the rim, mid pressure with the Neon, and they funneled EDG, shepherded them straight into their operator.
Oh, look at the mid push coming in from EDG. वहीं पे ऑफ है लेकिन.
Might be running the same one back.
आपकी येड़ बकने वाली है. आपकी येड़ बकने वाली है.
Prowler sees it. This is a molly potentially for the rendezvous position.
और mid push कर दिया ले. Wow, wow.
Mad pressure on this mid default. EDG really struggling to hold on the last couple of rounds.
Player disadvantage once more.
Spike से नहीं मरा लेकिन उधर बेचारा.
Just a jiggle, poking, prodding. Sees the util that's going to be sent flying forwards, and it does signal quite a lot. Calling forward a team to back him up. Plant down. Getting in a prime position to use a steel guard and potentially take it one step further, and that's exactly the plan. Ult's now going to be popped off. Walking even further past this one. Cosmic Divide going to be pushed past and beyond. Nobody making sure to clear out most of the side, but they've got one.
Oh, defender salt किया.
Goes both ways at that. Drone going to be broken before he gets that tag on. Line, forcing the fight forward.
Good flash, Sato. Well played. What a round. What a round by LEV. Cleaneshwar. What a mid push call. Nice. They are back.
This time EDG
they are
couldn't
back.
find that little avenue to slip the gap.
LEV is back, Chad.
They threaded the needle into spawn in previous rounds when they were down players on a B post plan.
Beautiful mid push.
Being in the 3v4, they just had to take more passive setups.
अच्छी fights भी है.
Didn't feel confident in pushing through their own Cosmic Divide, their own setup. And so LEV get to play their game.
आयुष भाई ने 10 रुपए दिया है गूगल पे पे और लिखा है बाई डब्ल्यू रायट है 7 दिन का बैन पड़ा था टिकट रेस कर रहा रायट ने हटा दिया क्या बात कर रहा है
They are massively
अच्छा मेरा भी
different
actually 4 दिन का हटा
It's
था.
an interesting one.
Luffy, thank you for the sponsor from the
Juxtaposition because of
power.
all the multiple finals appearances, a trophy lift in his cabinet, but
Charlie to read it late. Charlie.
a lot of trophies, but a lot of consistency. That's what you get out of him all the time. And Neon, flash to push him off that line.
Very close.
Yeah, very close indeed. The shots just whistling past. This one, but they need to deal with all this util. Again, the molly sails up and overhead. Sees alongside it. It's a full-on util dump. It's all about weathering the storm. Shots.
Wow, Neon, good shot.
Cloudburst.
The util zone, Neon! Holy shit!
No stopping this guy. Finally, Kankan puts a bullet to the brain, but there is not enough to go around.
बट्टा जगह पे खड़े ही नहीं रहने दिए साइड पे.
Cricket 6-6.
जगह पे खड़े ही नहीं रहे.
The chaotic gameplay is back.
You're going to be watching him on stages like this
I'm
for many years in the future. He has instantly leapt onto the global stage, performed just as well as he was in Americas.
Neon Gaming.
And taking rounds like this by the scruff of the neck.
भाई इतना जोर से चिल्लाता है, इतना स्ट्रेस में रहने के बाद भाई उसका सर फटता होगा, नसें फटती होंगी उसकी.
4-6 कितना हुआ हर्ष भाई स्कोर? 3-6 4-6.
Owner had been asking his team to increase the
4-6
tempo, increase the pace.
भाई 6-6 भी किया तो बिगा.
These faster
4 rounds they already have it,
deny
chat.
them mid control, force them into
They already have it.
B-pops.
Now will
And now he gets an opportunity
it
to
be
adjust
a
again as
6-6
Autumn
half,
struggles to
chat?
keep up.
Yes
Even
or
though
no?
his team is in the lead. 6-4.
Will this be a 6-6 half?
They're not in base win condition.
Yeah, they're not really going to have the money here, but Kangkang's one away from the ultimate.
चिल्लाने से नर्वसनेस कम होता है नहीं. जब अपन एकदम ऐसा लॉकडाउन होते हैं ना और नर्वसनेस की वजह से ऐसा थोड़ा वीक फील करते हैं और अपन एकदम चिल्लाते एकदम अपना पूरा जोर लगा के चिल्लाते हैं तो है ना यहाँ पे ऐसा नस फटने जैसा फीलिंग होता है, दर्द होता है.
To still have another layer where they can go back into either a mid lurk or a split.
Yeah.
At the
वो
moment,
साटो वैसा चिल्लाता है ऐसा लगता है.
Basically because EDG are trying to run him over.
Clear punishment as well for a lot of the contacting that EDG are doing. Going for the same default though. King is just going to be ready here to see if he can break the horn and look at the util that they're throwing out. And this
Neon का read सही है.
Horn's deep enough though, and Neon was waiting it out, but he was sending it to the wrong location. It's a great punish from EDG.
That extra bit of patience
pays off beautifully. Kangkang now with updraft here. Looking to lead the charge for the rest of his team in. And
Oh
King
my god, I don't think so. It's a 6-all half, chat.
Dismantled now.
There's no 6-all half.
In for the backward position. Nightfall scatters the stun, just connecting, and it's a bit of damage stun, but still.
OV2. Ah, no 6-6, chat.
Still in control.
No 6-6. No 6-6, sadly.
And it is their territory, their domain.
Anti.
This team can shoot. Both squads have got exceptional firepower. But you heard Alex talking about it in the PaperX game against EDG before, where he was saying, man, you know, we are just losing out some individual moments.
भाई ये बेस्ट ऑफ 5 का क्या सीन है? मतलब जो पहले 3 गेम्स जीतता है वो जीत गया.
Player could come in and help, but like
5 मैप्स टोटल खेलने मिलता है.
Destroys King. Kangkang, as you said, planting his flag on that high ground and winning every duel that comes his way.
आपको प्लेस बनाने में मजा आता है. मुझे लगता है अगर आप एस्ट्रा सीख लो तो इमॉर्टल जाओगे. क्या बात कर रहा है? Oh my god, look at that main pressure.
What a util sets them up for the beautiful
ऐसा क्या आयुष भाई?
जी AB कर रही है. EDG, but Lever trying to get one step ahead. Already making a move over towards that position.
जी 2 मारेगा. अगले राउंड में पक्का 2 मारेगा.
Sit straight back to that spectator seat. And nobody now has to stare at the round that he's been handed. Final 1.5.
एस्ट्रा से कौन से आउटप्लेस होते हैं भाई? स्मोक के अंदर छुपो या स्मोक कॉल बैक करो और पीक करो.
A gigantic brawl where Neon is not the tip of the spear, but instead it's the Phoenix volley that just causes Kangkang to have to take that step back. And nobody's got absolutely no chance of being able to win this. A 1v5, he's already had an exceptional half. He's 14-6. I think EDG can feel very happy about putting together more rounds in the first half than they did across the whole
player who पर
random
पे टॉक्सिक बंदे आते हैं, क्या करूं? म्यूट.
Showing what they're capable of.
जो अच्छा है उसको ऐड करो.
But Lev are right there with them.
Go on, nobody.
30 seconds left.
Give us a show.
चैट में सुसु करके आता हूँ और फिर स्पॉट कर लियो उसकी चड्डी निकालने वाले सब लोग
He's not trying to give him anything, is he? But he's not long for the world. 7-5 finish. EDG, as you were saying, can still be happy with what they've earned.
Both teams finding areas to excel. Both coaches finding areas of impact. And the individuals, Nobody and Kung Kung, shining brightly for EDG.
Yeah, competitive half on Pearl. That's precisely what we needed to see out of EDG to just make this one an absolute banger of a lower bracket final. Don't go anywhere.
ओए इसके बाद कौन सा मैप है दोस्त? स्प्लिट है ना?
यस DLR पे देखो
Here with Chichu of EDG. Chichu, you know how it feels.
ओए ऐड मत दिखा YouTube का प्रीमियम है मेरे पास ओए चल चल निकल अच्छा मैं गलत वेबसाइट इस पे देख रहा हूँ अभी समझा चल निकल ओए डरता नहीं मैं ऐड से चल
Back into the second half of Pearl for EDG.
लेकिन दोस्तों मेरी एड्स देखा करो ठीक है प्लीज प्लीज
Bracket final. We did not want to see this team go out quietly into the night, but here they are putting
वॉच पार्टी देख रहा हूँ ट्विच पे स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ यूट्यूब पे और रीस्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ किक पे ग्लोबल स्ट्रीमर W in the chat.
Nobody is a player. The calls he's been making, the plays he's been making.
He's so willing to just put his life on the line, make the risky play that his team needs. Sometimes he looks a fool, sometimes it works immaculately.
यार तू बहुत बोलता है.
Double flash
Sorry.
setup.
अब नहीं बोलूँगा.
As soon as they hear potential sound cues, and it's left at tiptoeing around it. They're poking, prodding. Trap's going to be sprung, but nobody was home. Dropping down. On, what is that?
Bro, this guy is shooting with that.
It's not even ADS'd up.
Used the pullback to get into that position. And now,
Oh, उसका head under
banking
बहुत
on the
strong
fact that EDG are going to respond to
Trishal,
that
thank you
pick
for
and
the
start
20
moving
on
around the
super
map,
chat, मेरे भाई.
leaving A little more open. King holding, nobody peeking.
Yeah, there's a slight off angle here, but he's got it in the
shit.
astral form. It's the
Bad
wrong timing
timing.
for it, but Neon might get a chance to avenge at least. He's spotted the
कितना
plays out.
fast ये control ले लिया देखो.
The headhunter. He's gonna have one hell of a time, but he just sidesteps it. For now, the Yuto coming his way, crouched up, surely not long. He still managed to find a kill. There's no chance. For the trade comes through. But that's a plant into backside control. Right reaction here from Leviathan, flipping the sight.
A really good decision on that one. They've still got a molly. They've still got 2 shocks and a stun to play with. Lev contacting through to A with these 3 players. They're in a good position here.
They certainly are. Pack mentality though from EDG. No splitting up, just want to take the fight together. They've seen where that plant is. Util cycling through. Molly's going to be
Molly!
first point of contact. Sato's still there. Damage being done, but he's being pressured.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's good for it.
Stun भी डाल दिया बेचारा.
Oh,
Bro!
Almost a chance.
God, you see it written all
Oh
over Sato's
my
face.
god, that was so
10
close.
HP was the difference there.
Shit!
Picking up a round that they were expected to come through with.
अगर ये निकालता ना चीचू.
One of the plays of the match.
Shit!
Want to see that again.
How is this even close to possible?
That is almost.
Shit! You can't give players the quality
Everything
of
for the
EDG
6-7, bro.
any chance at all.
छोटे भाई को 10,000 Valorant points gift कर ले please.
Yeah, EDG only with 2 pistols across the last 2
Bhavya,
matches.
thank you for the 40 rupees.
It's in contrast, to be honest. Here, oh my goodness, Neon. Not scared to use the bullets now, but he doesn't pull back in time. Punish there.
10,000 VP. लाड़ में आएगा छोटा भाई.
It's a good kill here for EDG.
बेशरम. 40 रुपए दे के मांग रहा है, 10,000 दे के मांगता है तो ठीक है.
Up towards B, but now backing away.
Yeah, I mean, when you hear that Marshall, you know it's Kong Kong. I wouldn't want a piece of that. And King's taking this space over towards A. He's just walked in and backfilled the spots that Neon took.
Nobody. Walkabouts again. Sky does not have a tether in terms of where he plays. Obviously, an eco round is going to be even more risks being taken, and he's just saw it. Yep, signs alive now, but
Crowd gave it away, bro.
He's done a lot
Crowd
of
gave it away.
damage.
नहीं उसने expect किया.
Now down 2 players. EDG set up in a prime position to potentially win this one on the eco.
Yeah, LEV were very greedy with their buy in this round. May end up getting
Should
punished
be.
for it. Kong Kong, he's coming in.
Yeah, he is, certainly. And that,
oh my god, ये क्या fumble है.
Immediately able to just at least get back onto it. 24
No
HP.
way.
That's going to be brought down. Sado finding the timing.
No way! How can they fumble this round? It's over, bro. It's over. It's over, chat. It's over.
And risks at the right
अभी नहीं हो रहा. अभी LEV वापस नहीं आ पाएगी ये गेम में. It's over. It's over.
वो fight ले रहा है blows, पता नहीं भाई.
खत्म है गेम.
Globally, having already made it within their region, trying to find the right moment to be disciplined and the right moment to take the risk.
Finish हो गया अभी गेम. Finish.
That's a
Back
huge
it up.
momentum swing round. It doesn't get bigger. 2 stingers and some headhunter bullets in the back pocket for Neon. Meanwhile, Kong Kong gets to play around with the Outlaw again. It's the perfect opportunity for EDG to make up for their poor pistol round win rate.
Back it up. पाशा क्या हाल? एकदम बढ़िया हाल यार. HyperX निशान पाशा.
Come on position. Hoping that he can hunt out, sniff out potential players. That's knife out blows. Miscommunication perhaps, but Neon immediately there with a punish towards that double doors angle. Taking up the space now. Seeing the ult popped off. Sado is just running him down. He's reclaimed a rifle as well. Picked that one up. He's going to be stealing it all.
Wow, Kong.
Under an immense amount of pressure.
Okay.
He's brought down.
But they did it. Did it work?
Oh, they've just given away so many of these guns as well. LEV have stolen the momentum straight back.
How has that occurred?
Eco.
So not feeling comfortable enough that they can commit to the plan, but at least they can pick up a gun or 2.
Oh, they've also just cleared so much space.
Yeah, full lane control. Plant now down. Just like you said, complete flip of momentum when you thought of EDG. Able to do it. Slide off angle of Neon. He's watching for multiple angles, but he's just missed his chance. Hold on. Repeat it in the rendezvous. Peeled all the way back once more, but he's had to concede up that space, and now it's EDG getting a bit of a move on. They realize, wait a minute, it's a chance to win this. Nobody. First one to step up towards it. That backcourse position needs to be accounted for. King there, but both players searching on site. It's Jenny, nobody. Quick tap, Sado, prime position. Just plays it perfectly, tucks himself back in the way. Not giving an easy fight whatsoever. They know that there's time.
Oh, there's no time. Oh, there's no time. That's so well played by Sato. Drifty pe Drifty. Saving the game.
Smiles for him.
Ay, kya khela hai Sato
The Phoenix
be?
gap is just immense. It's another Thrifty.
खेल लिए भाई ने तो अभी जीजी था.
Across towards B-Link. Sato gets 2 inside of his ultimate, including Kong Kong, who really, I think, should have been able to do more even with the Outlaw in his hand. And LEV have just stolen this all the way back. Look at Sato, 19 and 9.
Freaking idiot.
He's been playing like a veteran. And he's only been around for a little bit longer than the rest of his players on LEV.
Dart and the Phoenix Wall. Enough space given up that Sato can get one step closer to another ult. We've seen how pivotal they are. A lot of space, though, going to be taken up here by Kong Kong.
Yeah,
Marshall.
I mean, I suppose there is a chance that he could get his Blade Storm online in this round, and we could have Thrifties going everywhere.
Yeah. Nobody.
Nobody pass. Oh, the timing. Oh, the timing's bad. 8 all होने वाला है chat.
Sound and a noise being made.
Bro, this game is freaking close.
And a player too.
Yeah, beautiful timing on that. And Neon winning a crucial duel against Kong Kong in A main. We might finally see the team with the better weaponry coming through with a round in this half.
Yeah, and sometimes an overabundance of caution can be a bad thing.
At least 1000 VP दे दे. अबे चुप! ये क्या चल रहा है chat में? ओए भव्या! पागल हो गया क्या?
EDG might be squaring up again. They're looking to take a fight in through. But it's watch for Smoggy.
Smoggy got 2, no way!
At least claim 2. Flash.
No! How? How?
He's taking them all on. Now running back though. Back's going to be exposed. He might be getting squeezed into multiple directions.
King चले जाना भाई उधर.
Might not even be taken up. He's taken out.
King.
But it's not communicated. Not coordinated.
Okay, now he can get
the
it.
other side's alive here, but the time is running mentally now down to the end. 11 seconds remaining.
Oh shit, why उधर आ गई है?
It's Jenny.
Oh shit, Jenny निकाल लिया.
His plan is to go down. King needs to be covered.
Bro, how can they lose this? How can he get through?
But teed up by Smoggy. Beautiful rounds. We're seeing Ecos all over the bloody place.
That lineup between the two duelists. And then Blows anticipates the flash, but I think
ये 2v4 था ना?
The size of the stage, the crowd, the bass. And another Red Bull clutch.
2v4 भी नहीं, 2v5 था.
What we were seeing from EDG, it kept them in a game against Paper X. You cannot count this team out.
Doesn't matter how far down they are. That round absolutely did not look like it was going the way of EDG until Smoggy decided to grab 3 out of nowhere.
Recovering it.
They're putting an extreme emphasis on being able to build up the ults. I think a higher priority in the game plan. Nobody steps up. Same position as Smoggy previously.
He's going for it, isn't he? Util out. Haunt reveals that there are players close, waiting in the wings. You've got to have a bit of fear into your step, but he just doesn't know the meaning of the word. Running back, though. Leading the charge. Pave away to victory, potentially through nobody. Trying to dominate up towards this main smoke. Just takes a peek out wide towards the side. Here is traded. Neon right there behind him. A spike towards the back. That is a big punish. Chichu taken out. Kong Kong. Smoke dissipating now.
Oh, the timing.
Trained and ready.
Kong Kong still got 1. That's a 3v2. 2v2.
Smoggy and Jenny.
And 2v1.
He's wrapping it all the way around. None the wiser, none the wiser.
Now they go B.
Jenny removed because of the mass retreat rotation all the way
He's
through
aware.
their spawn.
Smoggy can hear it. He doesn't want to give away too many sounds.
Smoggy का भी sound आ गया रहेगा.
Pedal to the metal.
Yep, Smoggy का भी आवाज आ गया.
Starts layer down.
Pull used early.
Yes, to give them a bit of space here, but a flash forwards. Got one more for the extra trouble here. Flash is
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! This team is insane! Shit!
It's always a chance with these EDG players. You cannot dismiss them so easily.
That was a very, very individual round from EDG. Nobody is just running around making plays on A.
competition दे रही है वे.
Kong takes a dry swing on his own, uncoordinated with anybody else. And then these final 2 players looking to try to pick up timings too. I don't know that it's fundamentally great defensive setups and gameplay from EDG, but they're still making Lev sweat.
अभी को है.
Finding the read on what timers are going to fight you is tough.
And Ginny के पास Vandal है.
Such an odd series, at least map wise.
And Kong ने ult किया है.
This is a full gamble
5
on the
man
inside.
A.
Really is.
Okay, Neon got
the
1.
IGL goes walking forwards once again. Neon picks him off. But I don't think this is going to be an easy round again. Normally, King likes to pump the brakes whenever they're up like
King
this.
कितना
But actually, the level
ऐसा
of
call
respect
दिया
and discipline,
शांत बैठो पूरे मैप पे. देखो statue हो गए सब
just
लोग.
take more and more liberties.
And we've already seen it. The right risk taken at the right time on their ecos. EDG, they are not going to make it easy for you.
I think it's quite principled the way that Lev are approaching this, but they are just ticking time off their own clock. And Kong Kong is gonna be sat there with 5 blades and 5 heads.
Going to potentially be popped. The sole recipient of this aggression that might be about to come his way over towards the B site. He's twisting and turning, left guessing in terms of the map control because this is pure contact by Lev, but again, this could be where he shines. Now at a util. Sees it now with a drone. He's forwards, he's tagged up, he's fighting straight towards
Bye,
him.
bye,
To dash the
bye.
Cloud. Potential for him to see if he can at least survive. Whoever the Storm batted down the hatches. Plays Storm, and there's an
He got
instant trade.
one. He got
Spike
one.
that dishes it straight out.
Wow, कसम डरता ही नहीं वे.
Going down.
Danger there should have been handled, but Jenny still has a Vandal.
Swing divide to cut them out entirely.
OB3.
This is Lev showing respect again to the eco. Potential of EDG to win these rounds out. Winner a player up here. Smoggy up from that high ground. Overdrive now going to be popped off in through the back wall position. And
yeah, finally they are not losing thrifties now.
Galvanized. Smoggy just reclaimed at least the operator, but might not get a chance to take it. Yeah, he's going to be able to get it potentially all the way out of there. Not the worst prize in the world. Spike might be able to hear this. Might be jumping straight into him here.
It's important.
He'd love to keep the op.
Oh,
He'd love to keep it.
Yeah, he's going to be able to. He's tucked himself into that safe little corner. And so Kangkang's going to have a prize for the next round. But Sado's happy about it.
भव्य, thank you so much for the 40 rupees. क्या हो रहा है मेरे भाई भव्य तेरे को? तू जितना दिया है उतना तू collect करके ना. तू तेरे खुद के लिए 10,000 VP ले सकता है.
Spike's been brilliant in playoffs too.
इतना प्यारा नाम है तेरा.
I think was up at the top of all of our ideas about who was maximizing.
ताकि नीचे से ऑफ चुरा लिया. Wait, what? EDG ने ऑफ सेव की?
Before the nerves came through, but
Bruce के keycaps देखो क्या beautiful है chat. Wow.
It is not in any way.
एक सेकंड, ये उसका स्पेस बार है.
Hurt by the neon nerves.
ओए, उसका वो स्पेस बार है क्या?
He's playing exactly the same.
जो अलग-अलग बटन से देखो.
In fact, better, I would say. Compared to what he was doing, especially in terms of stats.
Yeah, in terms of his util usage, it's been sublime. Key part of the reason why they are such a good team.
Thank you for the huge 100 on Google Pay. Thank you, Ashbhai. Actually used that money to feed homeless people around me. Damn. Damn, bad folks, bhai. Kya baat hai?
EDG with his timeout, clearly feeling the heat and the pressure from the moment. They don't want to let this
Ashbhai, आज आप
chance
सो
slip
के
away
नहीं आए हो
because
ऐसा लग रहा है. नहीं बे, बहुत सोया हूँ.
they have been in control here and there on Pearl, but Lev are clawing their way back in.
Yeah, whoever wins here will have a chance at revenge against Paper X in that grand finals. And a chance.
अच्छा भाई वो वीडियो बना रहा है. 1000 VP दे दे उसे. वो तुझे 20,000 दे. अच्छा.
A great job of being able to get minimum podium positions.
Yogesh, thank you for the 10 on Google Pay. तू मुझे दे दे 10 के VP बात खत्म कर. चुप हो जाओ यार. मैच देखो इतना close चल रहा
in his hand that was saved by Smoggy previously.
Okay, 2 ops.
The scoreline tied.
On each side. Okay, 1 op on each side. Sorry. Bhai, bada round for EDG.
Left to his own devices, typically the way that EDG play this on the defense. Happy to see what Jenny can cook up when he's anchoring. Same game plan from Lev though, just taking up B-long control, leaving the insert of King, taking up the orbs, making sure they can build up to the ults.
And here's the op battle potentially over towards A main. Neon heard that haunt, knows that somebody's going to be up deep.
He's calling for util of their own, a drone. Used to clear this position out. Kangkang's making a go for it here. Take a listen into Lev.
Só tomou spike. Guys, o cara tinha de up, saiu pra trás. Tá botando trela ver, viado.
Bro, King को देखो यार.
Aí volta mais um fake, um mais um pump e voltar mais split.
Kang.
Vou dar aqui, Sato. Vai.
Nah, bad round for Lev already.
Eu vou ter ult, tá? Pula, Pedro. Mano, blow ult aí. Vai chegando, depois vou voltar, guys. Vou voltar museu. Botei e voltar, tá?
Oh, Blues का ult है.
Dá pra esquerda, museu. Morreu, tela. Vanga.
Oh, is that?
Well, they're potentially running into the more, but they got the util to see if they can clear
Recon
this
again,
one
babe.
out. Still 2 players left.
Oh wow! Oh my god! How did they clear that?
Dismissed.
Bro, how?
And leaves it up to nobody, and Kangkang once more. That plant will be going down with barely any time onto the clock, but backwards position.
No!
Kangkang go wide. Bullets
Oh my
rattling
god!
into the wall. Blow seemingly unaffected. It's Lev taking the
Why?
lead.
King crafting that scrap.
अबे वो backside वाले कैसे मरे?
Despite losing Neon, the idea of blows
I guess एक spam में मरा और एक को King निकल के मारा.
How did they get the last two?
Oh my god!
Beautiful timing on how they step in.
Remaining.
Taking the
Bro,
swing.
Kang भी miss
Kangkang
किया.
जो हगा भाई.
And rinsing any on-site crossfire setups there.
क्या round
Beautiful
था ये?
execution.
And LEV winning 10 rounds सबसे पहले दोस्तों.
The stack and still coming out on top.
What a close game.
Neon. Dangerous tidings awaiting him. Flash in his face that will be forced to respect.
Okay. अभी who wins का prediction लगा रहा हूँ मैं pinned message में दोस्तों.
22 kills.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Who wins? EDG or LEV?
It's unbelievable.
They'll have another
not being contested, are they?
No, not really. I mean, even if they are being contested, he's got
Sadu
the
का
Phoenix
ult है,
just be
which
able
is
to
big.
lock that off.
And
इसके बाद
EDG
दो
का
round का बड़ा lead है.
theory that we're seeing here.
हाँ, ego तो है.
Normally these
भाई ults बहुत अच्छे EDG का. Close तो आने वाला. और ये मार rotation देखो.
To be honest, the
on
defenders,
side?
it's easier for them to challenge it.
Oh shit. That is
time
a
अच्छा भाई की
good
बॉल से
Pushing up
रोकने
over
के
towards
लिए.
B as the Phoenix
स्मॉगी ने
wall
B
dissolves
पुश कर
the
दिया है तो वो
attackers.
लोग गैम्बल कर रहे हैं. ये पे खेलेंगे सब.
Forcing over towards this A site, a stack on the eco for EDG. Yeah, big ults, big tools to use if it comes to it. Steel Garden could be beautiful. It'll even up the fight that's yet to come. Drone 4 zone not going to be broken. I'm going to see that runner back again.
What? They popped the ult already?
Flash up overhead.
Oh shit.
Dynamics are going to be taken out and Spike Hammy towards more play
No.
all the way forwards here.
Okay, trade for trade.
Whittling and dishing it out with a pellet.
ना 4v2 आ गया है ना भाई.
It's not done, it's not finished just yet.
Oh my god. Bro, उन लोग ने बड़ा ult use कर दिया.
As a team, bro.
अभी उन्होंने बहुत बड़ा ult use कर दिया यहाँ पे. हाँ वही.
दो ult use किए? कि एक ही ult use किए?
Phoenix वाला भी किए क्या?
नहीं सिर्फ वाइस ult use किए शायद. भाई साटो के पास टाइम था फैंटम से मारने का. उसने क्लासिक पहले निकाला.
Oh shit.
बाप रे.
24 kills across 20 rounds.
Oh shit.
Phoenix in.
Revealing area.
Sato is on one.
4-man push on B. That's a good read.
Over the top alongside that Phoenix wall. This time EDG looking like they might want to put the punish on, but it's constant orb grabbing. These players are being split up now behind the box. How the hell do you even get out of this one? The Utah need to come through now, but EDG they're stacking it with bodies. The flash is
Wow.
but the anti-positions.
Wow. The round's over. Oh my god, it's the GG.
As well. Molly at the back of the pillar. It's a pick your poison situation for EDG.
Phoenix nerf. I just saw Phoenix nerf there, bro.
Up to Jenny. Neon's already on top of him.
Oh boy, Neon को nerf करो कोई.
अरे ये मार रहा है ना भाई.
कर रहा है भाई ये.
Every little counter idea.
Oh my
LEV have
god.
already got an answer for it. Neon holds the angle on the left side. Constant flashes being thrown out from Sato. He's the bait. He's the one drawing attention. Players are blinded. Players are melting over towards pillar. If you step into a fight with LEV, it feels like they've scrimmed it 1,000 times before. It's so practiced.
How do they cook it up on the fly? Manage it. The loser's bonus racking up here for EDG. They're able to at least scramble to give us some semblance of a bite. But again, the onus being placed on the star players. The Horn finally dealt with Kang.
Oh,
I'm feeling like you could take the peek off the back of it.
And Sato's gonna grab that orb again. He's one away from another Phoenix ult.
It's just ridiculous. Shots
Boy,
landing at least
क्या
onto
miss
Neon,
किया
but no
वो
kill
connect नहीं हुआ है.
claimed.
A warning shot.
There.
Exchange on either side.
Will it be
Troll
Leviathan's first Masters
steps
win?
forwards here. Clearance
First
piece to nine
Masters
ground
win
and released
मतलब?
onto the side of fast
Oh,
lane as well.
finals.
Gonna be
First
chopping
time
this one
winning
up. Sato with the molly.
हाँ भाई उसके पहले क्या
Feet over towards the lane
टीम ही
position.
क्या थी?
Forcing
किंग डुएलिस्ट खेलता था.
EDG to concede a lot of this space. Second.
भाई वो wall से damage पड़ रहा है Jenny को.
Smoggy now with his own run
आस
back.
पास
He wants to see if he can
play ना.
step forwards here. Peeling out and helping out Jenny, but these shots again, they rattle either way.
Blows is kind of isolated here.
He is, but he's still fighting the target, still finding his marks. A player advantage here for LEV. I'm going to plant out just yet, Chichu.
Is it a GG chat?
Gonna push them
Oh,
back
that's a
and
good ult
away, and the space
by
is going to be
EDG.
conceded here by LEV, but they have 35 seconds left.
Never
Give them other
mind.
options,
Why
they
LEV
realise
contest
it.
कर रही है
They're
ये?
asserting themselves now. Taking up control, but this is shoulder to shoulder. This could be everything. This could be the map. For God's
Oh
sake,
my God, Chichu!
Takes the peek past it, looking for the info. It's all up to Kang and Smoggy
Kang
now.
तो rotate
Goes
कर रहा है.
left. He's going. Walkabouts running to the opposite side of the map. It's all
Bro,
down
that's
to
over.
Smoggy on his shoulders. Flicking a wrist line off the dodge, and he can't quite land the shots. Time barely played down, but
It's a GG!
2-0 lead in our bracket final.
हम लोग crazy रोचे देखने वाले क्या ये?
Taking no prisoners.
Bro, LEV is on a run. I'm telling you, chat. Paper X. Paper पेपर एक्स भाई साहब फटी रहेगी पेपर एक्स की फॉर श्योर। अगला तो स्प्लिट है।
Holy shit!
ओह शिट।
पागल बना दिया उनको अटैक में भी।
ओ स्प्लिट की पढ़ाई, स्प्लिट की कढ़ाई, पढ़ाई स्प्लिट की पढ़ाई करते हो। स्प्लिट किसका अच्छा है चैट?
अर्श भाई अभी स्प्लिट है।
किसका अच्छा है?
अरे स्प्लिट लेव तो पागल टाइप खेलती है। एनीवन्स गेम बट लेव जिस मोमेंटम के साथ है लेव का गेम होना चाहिए।
पेपर एक्स के अगेंस्ट 13-6 हारी है ईडीजी।
अग्नेंश तो बहुत कुछ हुआ है भाई, बट
एक्सएलजी को 13-3 हराई है। ऑलराइट
हर्ष भाई 13-4 हराया कल वाइटालिटी को ब्रो।
वो हाँ कल ही मैच हुआ ना स्प्लिट पे। नहीं कल की वाइटालिटी वाजंट वाइटालिटी
को 13-4 और हेरिटिक्स को 13-3 किया है।
Bro, yesterday's vitality wasn't vitality.
Bro, the retakes were insane on split. Bro, भूल रहे हो हर्ष भाई?
हाँ, but vitality wasn't playing like vitality, bro.
Bro, but vitality was the second best team of the tournament.
सेकंड बेस्ट कैसे हो सकती है? 1 2
मतलब
3 4
मतलब ऐसा हाँ फोर्थ आई है।
मेरे हिसाब से तो बेस्ट थी भाई।
To be the second best team in the tournament, right?
बनता है ये अगला मैप है ना सबका ही अच्छा है।
नहीं हर्ष भाई मैं बताऊं एक चीज हैवी। स्प्लिट पे ये लोग शूट करते हैं बहुत अच्छा। तुमने इनका मेन स्प्लिट वाला जो गेम है ना वो मिस किया है, क्योंकि लेव जो है ना जब अमेरिकाज खेल रही थी ना तो उन लोग से स्प्लिट में ना कोई जीत ही नहीं पा रहा था। इतने प्यारे डिफॉल्ट्स है उनके, पता है
उन लोग के जो स्ट्रैट्स है कि ऐसे रीटेक करेंगे और ऐसे अटैक करेंगे, बहुत इंसेन है।
अटैक की बात कर रहा हूँ। और अचानक से पता है क्या हो गया? किंग की कॉलिंग बहुत डेंजर हो गई है भाई। किंग भाई स्टेप बाय स्टेप लर्न कर लिए।
नियॉन ओमन खेलता है इधर।
हाँ स्पाइक क्योंकि नियॉन खेलता है ना। डबल डोरिस खेलते हैं लोग, रेज नियॉन ओमन वाइपर।
नहीं फिनिक्स नियॉन खेलता है।
साटो रेज खेल रहे हो? रेज नहीं खेला वो?
कल फिनिक्स
कल फिनिक्स खेल रहा।
I bet chat, I bet next game is going to be crazy
already.
Yep. And वो लोग अभी एकदम चिलिंग मूड में रहेंगे।
नहीं तो स्प्लिट भाई और उसके बाद फ्रैक्चर लोटस है। नहीं अगर वो लोग स्प्लिट पे क्लोज नहीं करते ना, नहीं अगर वो लोग क्लोज नहीं करते ना स्प्लिट पे तो फिर 5 मैप जाएगा।
नहीं।
Hello Saifi भाई, good morning. Lev in split is equal to G in Pearl. ऐसा? I bet. Guess my rank. Peak dash current dash. अच्छा तो चेटअप है। ये क्या कुमकुम लगाया आपके माउस को?
RGB
यार तो फिर तो पेपर एक्स वर्सेस लेव तो डेंजर गेम।
Peak rank is ascendant. Oh shit. This is my setup, bro. I know it is messy in terms of wire. I want to know how can I do water management? Can you explain me by seeing my setup? Also,
से पूछ रहे हो केबल मैनेजमेंट?
हर्ष भाई बोलेंगे ब्रो एक काम कर, एक बड़ा सा पाइप लेके आ जा, उसमें डाल दे।
एक पाटिया ना, ये तेरा डेस्क है ना उसके पीछे डाल दे वायर को बस,
और छेद कर दे डेस्क के बीच में और वहां से वायर निकाल दे पीछे। केबल मैनेजमेंट।
well it's gonna hit.
सबसे पहले तो जो दीवार पे इसने लगा रखा है ना ये एक्सपोज,
ट्रू
इसको हटाना पड़ेगा।
क्या लगाया उसने दीवार पे?
अरे प्लग वाला यार एक्सटेंडर दीवार पे चिपकाया भाई, जैसे वो एक कीमती चीज हो।
अबे नहीं, उसके पीछे वो रहता है ना हाइड्रा भाई, कील ठोक के तुम लगा सकते हो, उसमें लटकाया होगा। उसके पीछे एक वो रहता है
भाई, वो डेस्क पे भी रह सकता है छुप के पीछे भाई।
हाँ तो वो वहां पे उसके पास होगा ना कील पहले से, तो लगा दिया होगा। इसका रैंक गेस करना है। ही इज गोल्ड फॉर श्योर। नहीं रुको, मेरे को ब्रोंज वाला।
ही इज डायमंड।
प्लैटिनम
ही इज डायमंड ब्रो।
According to me, he is ascendant. तू केबल ठीक कर मेरे भाई। 5 लाख
आई 5 लाख जैसा मतलब इसने अपने स्पीकर भी अंदर 3 प्लेस्टेशन कंट्रोलर क्यों है
कंट्रोलर
इसमें?
एक स्पीकर देखो उसका
वो एक
स्पीकर ही
स्पीकर
5 लाख का है।
40,000 का है।
और ये इसका टेबल देखो,
इसका टेबल भी 50,000
और
का
ये
है।
कैप क्यों लग रहा है भाई?
नहीं कैप नहीं है भाई ये।
नहीं,
अरे क्यों
कैप
कैप
नहीं
नहीं है
है,
बताओ? क्योंकि राइट
इसने
साइड
सब कुछ
स्पीकर
ऐड
के
किया
ऊपर
है।
देखो, आई मीन सीयू इसके पीछे देखो, कैबिनेट के ऊपर वो
कैबिनेट
है।
के ऊपर
हाँ ये
एस्ट्रोनॉट।
कैप नहीं है, ये कैप नहीं है
अच्छा
भाई।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा।
एस्ट्रोनॉट वाले कैप नहीं करते। और दवाइयाँ देखो, उसके पास एक फास्ट अप का गोली है, एक विक्स है।
मतलब रैंक पुश करता है भाई वो।
चलेगा चलेगा।
और नीचे देखो भाई,
और कंघा
फुट
भी
रेस्ट
है।
देखो, फुट रेस्ट देखो, फुट रेस्ट।
पीछे पीछे गुड नाइट है, नो कैपिंग।
बंटा बहुत अच्छा है यार।
क्या क्लीन सेटअप है, मतलब इस पे कितना काम होते होंगे भाई, इस पे
भाई
काम होते
इसके
होंगे।
पास वो सीडी वाला PS5 जो उसने वाकड़ा रखा है, दैट्स क्रेजी।
Bro's rich.
Bro's rich and he is a अच्छा रैंक नहीं डाला इसने, बट ठीक है ब्रो, क्रेजी सेटअप। 5 लाख। कैन यू गेस पीछे कौन सा कूलिंग सिस्टम है? हैं?
पीछे कौन सा कूलिंग सिस्टम है मतलब?
पंखा लगाया रहेगा क्या पता?
एसी लगा दिया।
What the hell? Current dash, peak dash. अमूल ताजा
दूध पीता है खेलते खेलते। चेल्सी
यो
फैन है भाई।
सेटअप है यार चैट, दिस इज अ ब्यूटीफुल सेटअप, नाइस है।
डेथ हाइडर माउस V2 नहीं, that's a V3 wired.
He is a gold.
No, he's diamond bro.
ना ये डायमंड
मतलब
अगर होगा ना,
इतना है, the laptop is performance।
क्या इसका पीक ना ब्रो, होल्ड अप। अगर तुमको ऐसा लगता है ना हाइड्रा भाई ये प्लैटिनम है, तो ही इज डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू बी डायमंड।
गोल्ड
डायमंड चलो
पीक डायमंड
ब्रो, आई वाज सो क्लोज।
शी
भाई उसका लैपटॉप है यार, उसको अंडर
हाँ
परफॉर्म हो रहा
एग्जैक्टली,
है।
वो गेमिंग लैपटॉप भी नहीं है भाई।
हाँ मेरे हिसाब से फ्लक्स दीदी को और लाइट गला देनी चाहिए, है ना?
वो बंद कर दो ऊपर वाली
जी।
चालू।
आपका वॉलपेपर बहुत बढ़िया है यहाँ पे, वॉलपेपर बहुत। अरे 12 बजे क्या बात है, 1 बजने
बजे
वाला है। डैम, मेक अ विश। सॉरी बट यार लाइट लगाओ, सेटअप देख ले।
मेक अ विश क्या?
टाइम दिखा रहे यार। ओ भाई सब दया
ब्रो, दया का तो YouTube वीडियो रिकमेंड हो रहा है आज।
ओए हाँ मेरे को भी आ रहा था वो,
है ना?
ऑफिस प्लस गेमिंग सेटअप, रैंक एस, करंट पीक। ओ ये तो देखे थे अपन ने शायद।
नहीं
हाँ
हमने 2 लॉजिटेक हेडफोन वाले देखे हैं।
देखा
हमने देखा है 2 लॉजिटेक वाला,
लेकिन इसका रैंक याद नहीं यार।
तो चलो गेस कर लेते हैं।
असेंडेंट, मस्ट बी असेंडेंट।
प्लैटिनम
असेंडेंट ब्रो,
असेंडेंट
नहीं बट ऑफिस भी है ना। हाँ
इमॉर्टल फिर तो इमॉर्टल।
रिजाई Oh yeah!
चालू हो गया
Just
इतनी
snowballing
जल्दी।
people over. Like, I know that we talk about this team and the amount of just like death balling
ये
they
लोग
can do,
चाहते
but
ही
this
है।
map, my
और
God,
मैं
they do
डाउनलोड
it
पे
the
लगा
best here. And on the defense side,
okay,
there is a weakness in the fact
अरे
that
भाई तुम भी
they
डाउनलोड पे लगा दो।
take A quite a lot of the time, but no team has punished
भाई
them
वही
yet.
जिसका
And it's
कल
going to be
बात
down
कर
to
रहे थे।
EDG whether they can find some of
मैंने
those
कल ही डाउनलोड
wins.
कर ली थी ये, बस इसमें
All
नहीं
right,
सुना था।
folks. We need to
ऐसा
see
है क्या?
EDG
भाई,
keep
but मेरे
up
को
the
skins
vibe
बेच
in
दिए
this
यार, मेरे को
series.
बोर हो
Can
गया।
क्या
they
फर्क पड़ता
force
है, मजा
that
आएगा ना
map
यार।
or does
मैं
Leviathan make
knife और gloves
history
बिना
for
नहीं
South
खेलता हूँ, bro।
America here? And now let's send it back over to your casters, Bren and Sideshow.
On the cusp now is the pride of America, the last one standing against the last hope of China. But EDG will have one hell of a road ahead of them if they want to run this one all the way back. You're gonna have to do it. It'll have to be here on split, one map, one round at a time. The Leviathan are looking primed, ready to go.
This is one of their best maps. This is one of those
All
areas
right,
where LEV
Jack.
have been able to come through time and again.
This might
You know roughly what they're
be
going to
the
throw at you, but it's
decider
so damn hard to stop.
if Lev wins this.
We've seen that individuality brimming from these LEV players. Don't get me wrong, EDG, no slouches. They've been
Let's see what happens.
punching back, answering back. They need a strong start here on split. LEV Full access potentially gained over towards this A site. The Haunt's going to be clearing out all towards the back of the side. Kang. Timing potentially missed. It's a 1-for-1. The trait is good. Chichu is on top of it. Now reclearing
Viper mid se lurk kar rahi hai. Push over towards screens as a reaction to this though.
King watching for it. Walk up
big kill by King. Big kill.
Sheriff in hand.
Already Sato with a bandit. How can he hit like that?
Kang taken out. One to the dome.
Bandit kabhi zindagi mein aise nahi
Get up now. Flash in the face. Smog is going to have to be careful about this one. Chichu alongside him.
Bro, first round to left, chat.
All of this pressure. Up up towards screens.
Shit. EDG is so cooked, bro.
You just do not want to wade into. How the hell do you even win it out? You have no heavy control. The shot's still there. Damage done.
Oh, they are so cooked. They are so cooked.
Blanket insurance policy just swings out.
They are so cooked, bro.
They've got such great ideas about how they want to play post-plant situations on attack and defense, Lev. They're a very difficult team to play against. Look at that swing. They get set up to run a trap play over towards screens. Realize the round retake's happening. Sato just slides back in, and he's been utterly phenomenal today. Over a kill per round in the series. It's just crazy.
Yeah, there's been no pressure on his shoulders. Saw him skipping in the back halls just after that last map here. Forwards is the fight to be taken.
He's stunned as well.
Claim, and that sees is
beautiful.
Beautiful. Sato getting ever closer to
जिस हिसाब से Phoenix Salt farm करता है भाई.
Like they are nothing.
Through that.
LEV have got such a great focus on the fundamental building blocks of what's going to get you consistent results from round to round. The defaults are practiced. The post-plants are practiced. The idea of building up these little
22 को रात को 9 बजे अपना.
Just never let an edge go
हाँ
unexplored.
वैसे अपना हर्ष भाई वो हो गया cancel.
And of course, this level of discipline too.
अपने खेल पाएंगे early access.
The counterplay when they are up.
क्या चीज cancel?
वो जो होने वाला था ना.
It does offer opportunities.
Sometimes
for their
Rocket League
हाँ वो तो मालूम मेरे को.
Stack an area to get a
तो
play
अपना उस दिन ही early access था ना.
Broadly speaking, this is how Ono wants to
तो अपने early access खेलेंगे ना.
अच्छा early access वो लोग 22 करेंगे.
It is really
difficult to penetrate.
3-0 incoming? I don't think so. Not done until it's done.
Young talent. Very different King this time around with the squad that he is with. He's looking for his chance of revenge, not just against EDG, but to go all the way to the finals.
Last time, nobody and King were IGLing against each other. Aspas on the team, you know, huge names, players that you build entire styles around.
रात को नींद नहीं आती है सोच के भाई कि हर्ष भाई मेरी रैंक सेम है.
Them taking a new talent and crafting them into whatever style they want.
I think it's true, bro. Your gameplay does not reflect your rank.
Exactly. I know, right?
Obviously, the rest is history.
I've been saying it's loud since like
to lift that trophy.
2 years now.
Because yesterday I carried these Khelraay like every single game.
Heavy stack the bodies
and look at his rank, bro.
Of damage, King.
वो लोग exits खेल रहे हैं और किंग भाई की फैंटम की वो वे होने वाली है भाई. अच्छा नहीं सब आ रहे हैं.
किंग भाई की अल्ट फार्म होने वाली है.
Murray, soap Murray. Soap Murray.
And the need is actually quite nice. It's going to keep them corralled, connected into the corner. You're going to sidestep into that snake bite. Shots! Couldn't even get the damage done. That's ridiculous. How the hell has EDG not
मजा आया, मजा आया. जो भी हुआ मजा आया.
Bobbing and weaving the left
मजा बहुत मजा.
Survive.
Bro, मतलब अगर 22 को हर्ष भाई आएगा ना रात को 9 बजे, 23 को वीडियो डालनी पड़ेगी.
But at least EDG could have taken some of the sting out of this bonus, especially for a team that is so tactical, has such a deep playbook. It is dangerous to let them keep
अरे 10 जन गोला करो, 10 जन और जो 10 जन खेलेंगे ना भाई, अगर 4 घंटे के पहले स्ट्रीम बंद की उन्होंने.
EDG's plan, can they even contest this?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
अरे कांका कल भी खेल रहा था.
He's playing here.
कल से भी इधर ही बैठा है कांका.
It's a priority for EDG to try and hold on to that B heaven control because he will be isolated if they lose control of it, but they don't seem to care about mid whatsoever.
Well, they're just hyper-focused right now on B main because it's such an area that LEV like to play around. But when you lose it early on and then Neon breaks the Trailblazer, this could be a B repop, this could be a B split. They can go anywhere with Sato's ultimate. EDG look to take the fight.
That's just Neon. Slight jiggle with a knife out, spots 2 players there.
भाई B में नहीं आ रहे रीड करने.
Re-exploration and now mad dash and scurry away from EDG.
They already have the protocols, they already know how they want to play these situations.
A flash though.
Chichu's used his snake bite Nobody would have to hit a shot here as they take Garage.
And he would. They were planning for the full rotation, but now they're left alone.
Oh!
37 seconds left. Flash round to the side. Nobody. Hoping to get lucky here. A little bit of spam onto that line. Another flash of his own. Doesn't make the play to push this one forward. She's just buying time as well, making them stew for the moment. A bit of spam. No, that'll do the trick. Still it goes counterbalanced towards the other direction. Spikes in though. That slight off angle.
He did. He did.
Oh my! He's going to do his best. Swift couple of kills there, but with 13 seconds left to plant.
Bro, 3-0. 3-0 already.
None of them in position.
No, Smoggy not in the right place there to utilize any of that abundance of utility. Still steps forward. It's a good timing to take that fight. Pure disrespect showcase, but now how does he get past King? Slightly onto that punch. That's a nasty shot to hit.
Bro, Spike's in.
It's all contained in the end by Spike.
Spike's in.
What a round from Spike.
उसने साटू का क्या ट्रेड लिया है भाई?
Perfect crosshair
placement. स्पाइक ने आइसोलेट भी क्या किया है कोने में देखे?
हाँ ना भाई.
हर बार अपने बॉल का पीक यूसेज करता है.
True. उसकी बॉल बहुत अच्छी है भाई.
No chance. And cleans things up before they can get too dangerous. Disrespected a boombot to help his IGL.
I'm him.
Yeah, you are, bro.
I am him.
भाई, LCQ stream होगा क्या?
Neon this event.
Yep.
He's been exceptional.
LCQ stream होगा क्या?
We were looking at across this tournament.
LCQ.
मतलब जो stage 2 में आने के लिए.
Is he gonna turn up and take London by storm?
What's the issue,
होना तो
right?
चाहिए ना भाई.
मतलब अभी split 2 खत्म होगा ना?
कब होगा split 2
खत्म? Stage 2 चालू होने के पहले.
Of what's different about Neon this time around. Movement got nerfed. Can't shock them as much. You don't see them lean into that as much. Maybe for a bonus round. Maybe.
मतलब अभी मास्टर्स खत्म होने के बाद EWC खत्म होने के बाद स्प्लिट टू खत्म होने के बाद लोअर
वो साथ में
सब साथ में मतलब वैलोरेंट बंद ही नहीं हो रहा है.
फिर LCQ और फिर उसके बाद जाके आएगा स्टेज 2.
Yeah,
By the way,
EDG
I got confused.
I mean, their actual plan right now of refighting over B main is failing entirely.
Valorant.
So you've got to try.
Wow.
We've seen teams look to take the B main fight against LEV. We've also seen teams try to push down mid to LEV take B main.
Yes,
We've also seen teams try to push out A really heavy King, who's often holding
GG Slayer भाई ने
attack timeout though.
25,000 points redeem कर लिए.
26-28 को खत्म
क्या बात है?
Potential fast hit all the way through. There's going to be a fast lane to cut this one up, but nobody. It turns himself down.
Oh my God, nobody. Bro, ये लोग लो बाय निकाल लिए? नहीं उनका बाय है.
Head rolling off the shoulders. It's left in a heavily punished.
Congratulations, Slayer, bhai. For 25,000.
Settling in.
VP. अभी तक कितने? मुझे देखने दो कितने लोगों ने रिडीम किया अब तक.
भाई मेरा YouTube वेरीफाई नहीं हुआ.
We've just seen it so many times before, and EDG were ready. The snake bite, the Bucky, torn to pieces, and now they're in a 2v5 Leviathan trying to recover this.
नहीं है तो लास्ट में फिर G fighting.
Lack of hesitation from nobody to just immediately take the fight, Bucky in hand. Let's pave the way
भाई फॉर्म भरे थे.
नहीं बंद हो गया क्या फॉर्म?
But उस दिन बोला था लास्ट डे है.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
तुमको मैंने बोला हर्ष भाई. 3 बार याद दिलाया था तुमको मैंने.
तुम नहीं 3 बार तो नहीं दिलाया यार.
अबे यार क्या बात कर रहे हो? एक ही वॉच पार्टी में 2 बार बोला था, फिर उसके बाद भी बोला था, मुझे याद है.
उस दिन लास्ट डे था.
नहीं लास्ट डे नहीं था, वो होगा अभी.
आज स्ट्रीम के बाद याद दिला.
करते हैं बात कराते थोड़ी और आगे.
मतलब मैं आपकी स्ट्रीम का मेरे को वो दे देना. Watch party right.
Forwards, not stopping.
Best.
Watch 4 here.
Done. 2v5.
Whistle pass along with those bullets. We're going to see him. But to the reload, they are being surrounded slowly, surely at that.
Trying to lure in that B main player that they know is there.
See the now blows, already insert himself down towards that hell angle. Hold on, the damage is being done. Players picked apart, picked to pieces. But the composure just not quite there. Leads it to King. Can't do it all. Nobody with a 4-piece. Continuation of that form. He's always set that round in motion. He's the one to close it.
The IGL
के लोगों को
nobody
8 लोगों ने अब तक रिक्वेस्ट कर लिए बाय द वे. सिर्फ 2 लोग और रिक्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं.
I think mostly this
is बाकी से वो वल्नरेबल हो गया था क्या?
I don't think this is the kind of thing that you
1 KVP और सिर्फ 2 जन रिडीम कर सकते हैं.
Because Lev, outside of those anti-eco timeout moments, they do like to mix things up a ton.
एक टाइम हैदराबाद लेव में डीमन 1 भी था.
The bread and butter rounds. What is EDG's game plan?
उसके बाद भी शुरू करूंगा वापस.
with the
Aspas
tactics
भी था,
took
फिर
the
उसके बाद
fighting
Demon 1 भी
B-main.
था.
Now Kang takes his op over towards A ramp. And Lev are fast up mid.
ये squad मेरे को
He's going to be
बहुत
applying pressure to this ramp control. Kang see what he off. So Trailblazer's immediately broken. King
भाई अगर
posturing like
3-0 हो गया
potentially
तो
more of a presence than it actually is, putting a bit of fear into
लगता नहीं
their
मेरे को
step.
है.
B-main control is
gaming,
conceded
bro.
in the process. Now we're seeing an overdrive, offloaded spike.
Look at the
Using
B-main
forward, the rest
control
of
by
his team.
EDG.
पेपरएक्स भी 2-1 हारी थी भाई.
A significant portion of this one, but that's
Oh
what
shit,
we're
he, वो check नहीं.
Sorry 2-1 जीती थी पेपरएक्स EDG से.
whipped away. Now you're going to see this
Oh, the
one not
TP is
come
good
at
from
all.
Neon.
Jenny!
Wow!
Ankles being broken. It's Neon running a mockery on the round.
No!
He doesn't stop.
No, bro.
Forces them.
Bro, how can they lose this? उनपे B-main control कितना अच्छा था.
अरे result B-main control कहाँ मिला? दे लिए नहीं
हक दिया उसने भाई.
भाई वो कोई भी एजेंट खेल रहा हो. Result sit down नहीं कर रहा है भाई.
side, but you can't help but love
Nah,
what you're watching here.
Bro.
As they get ripped asunder.
Shot.
This entire
Bro,
plan
Neon.
built to try to put pressure on Neon as he's
Shit.
holding B main, and he outplays them utterly.
खेल रहा है Neon बे.
Nah, bro.
You can see it on the face of the EDG players. Hope is fading.
But they've got the right read again.
Point कैसा मिलेगा regularly chat करके.
Nobody was able to do it for them
और
before.
predictions
This
में
time,
participate
not
करके.
willing to
Prediction अभी थोड़ी देर में चालू होएगा आप लोग देख सकते
It's
हैं.
another anti-eco, another A push.
इको राउंड आ गया
Or at
EDG
least
का.
an A-side default. But King hits the brakes and decides to back off as soon as they realize EDG have gone for that same defense side read. It looks like the prep is there in terms of stopping Lev's A hit. But it's the normal B main default and the B splits with that mid pressure that EDG have no answers for currently.
steady walk up through mid.
The read is nice though, with them cutting noise and starting to gather over towards B. Kang will have a chance to influence the round.
Stack is in the right place.
Yeah, a shot with a Sheriff and Bladestorm activated.
ने कुछ मिस किया क्या?
There are chances.
There definitely are.
Go, go, go.
Especially if this goes poorly. It's going to be that Prowler to lead it forward. Spike with that deep dash to the side. He's weak as anything. Stun
Good
ricochets,
stun.
rebounds. Let's get the connection they were looking for. C's already going to be utilized, but King has that control over towards A main. He's calling for the troops to reinforce, go back over towards this A direction, but there's hesitancy in their step.
I mean, it's beautiful calling though. He's got the complete A site open.
20 seconds, now we're seeing it. Satchel's across all the way. The CDG's trying to catch up to what the state of the round looks like. The paranoia is good, but the rifles even better. All the way onto the side though.
Plant ले लो भाई, plant ले लो.
Denied at any chance, any opportunity, but blows. Already committing this.
Oh, the
one with
mid lurk is good as well.
Towards the top now. Rifle there.
Kang got two.
And around. It's Spike finally dealt with. Kang
2v3
coming alive. The
बड़ा round
final
हो सकता
hour,
है
his
ये.
team needed it. Guns to be handed off and over.
He's getting
healed.
healed.
Still
Blows stops him.
And as that smoke blooms and blossoms.
Andy, a big good try from Kang.
Ghost in hand. Barely anything at all to work with.
TP कर रहा है smoke में ये.
He's got to find a path forwards, but with that upgrade found rifle now, but a deep TP. Jenny!
No!
Finding his mark, finding his footing now, but the time is starting
Good
to get away from him.
positioning by Blows.
Aside,
What a round!
There are too many threats
नमन भाई
on this
जिसके
Levy
25
attack
के
team
होते
for
हैं वो.
EDG to navigate. Even with Kang. Utilizing the Guardian, a historic weapon for him in big moments, in big matches.
भाई लोग की repositioning कितनी प्यारी है यार.
Blows खेल लिया बंटा है.
No help, no support.
हाँ और even Spike का flag वो भी कितना प्यारा था. Kang मार दिया वो अलग बात है.
To sync their ideas up together and play off each other.
Kang ऑफ निकाला है
The
बी पे.
best moments have been on the backs of those individual rounds. Lev going for a bit of a fake A ramp control. Spike not committed.
It's all the way up. It's got that judge in hand. We've seen this play before. He wants to dominate control towards it. Chichu, he's hard committed.
Well, he's stuck in the open.
The fundamentals of Lev still reigning
उसे
true.
spot किया. उसे spot किया.
Skills, Kang feeling the pressure, knowing that they've lost that mid control. He steps forwards, wants to take a fight in towards B main. Jenny, again, still hard committed to paranoia. Sweeps and Kang capitalizes already with that swing wide out. He's going to be
Kang
himself
is so
up another way.
aware.
Smoke to potentially play around. It's going to come down to the reactions here, just spotting out the players.
Oh,
But
बेचारा
blows,
Kang यार.
just straight there from the side, high ground.
Nah, they're just
Walking
too
the
good with the
catwalk.
attack, bro. क्या beautiful attack किया ये.
Bullets into the bodies of the EDG. They're finding weaknesses now, but this is all up to nobody. The pit up gives them a bit of space, but it's still up to nobody in a 1v3. It's going fishing, hunting.
I think gang's
spraying
going for
and
too
praying,
much
hoping
control,
for the
chat,
connection.
EDG.
उधर वेंट्स में उसने इतना फास्ट पुश किया तो मेल रूम वाले ने मिड स्विंग कर लिया, उधर ही राउंड खत्म हो गया। क्या करेंगे अगले राउंड?
Making him think that he's saving that operator, but still the bullets fiery now revealing it. But he picks up the operator at precisely the wrong moment. This is all Leviathan.
The Brazilian fans here in London are having so many opportunities to taunt and cheer these EDG players left alone in 1vx's. It feels like every round they're finding opportunities to just put the squeeze. Look how isolated Khelraay is there. Playing for his own value towards B main. Jenny hiding inside a smoke. There is no attempt to play off each other, to hold angles for each other.
Purely individuals.
अभी no time out chat. There's no time.
Solo plays were going to win the game.
पता है ये मैप में एक बार भी टाइम आउट नहीं लिया ना?
नहीं. As we said, they've been tempered home.
ऑटम भाई को कुछ समझ ही नहीं रहा होगा, बोल रहे होंगे क्या करूं तो करूं क्या?
अभी तो इको आ गया, अभी तो क्या ही करेंगे?
Lack of discipline slip.
Oh, the mid push is good.
Here he pops it. Eco.
It's a deep insert through mid. He's going to be the first one to see signs of life potentially. Triggered a paranoia.
Ult खोला है क्या?
Orb up though. Hold it for the flash. Trap play set up straight off of Khelraay's contact.
Right click.
It's an updraft and a dash. So he's back out and away.
But the right click. Now he's got no knives to work with. Where's the threat now?
Khelraay भाई चांस ही नहीं लेते हाँ।
राइट क्लिक
कल भी किया था भाई, कल भी राइट क्लिक कर दिया था
हर एक बार करता है भाई।
Oh, he almost got one more. अबे ये बफर हो रहा है बे Twitch.
Just can't get it done. 4v4.
ठीक गांव का इंटरनेट नहीं चल रहा क्या?
नहीं डाउनलोड हो रहा है शायद इसलिए।
Many footsteps moving towards it. Running back though. Utilized now to lead it forwards. Nobody at least takes him out. But Nightfall going to be scattering across. Cuts away a couple of these sound cues. Nobody. Still sidestepping. He's dancing around the pillar.
लोबाई निकाल लिए।
Time ball for the rest of the squad to get in. Util
20 seconds है, they can't do shit.
It's going to be slowing and stunting it. Nobody somehow grabbing another one for his troubles. And surely that's enough.
Yo, big round from EDG without taking any timeout. They did well. They did really well.
Few and far between, and a lot of them are coming through on Thrifties across the last two halves. Hello.
उसका smoke देखे तुम?
That's a whiff.
हर्ष भाई all line up.
Supposed to go, but I don't think it particularly influenced the outcome of the round. Might have allowed EDG to stack bodies a little more confidently over towards B, I suppose.
Yeah.
Khelraay's trying to get the energy back up. This map has not felt winnable so far for EDG, but they need a bit of belief.
Oh, yo.
They need it. Pit's going to be blocking out that access to B main.
I like that idea from Chichu instead of using it in mid as most people would go for.
Yeah, I mean, Lev put such a high priority over towards that B main control in their attack. Farming up the orbs, taking control early.
And you have Khelraay's up on the other side of the map. Getting deeper now with the Trailblazer. Creates a timing where Smoggy's got to try to put a little bit of pressure in mid.
He's walking all the way up. This is brave, but he just misses his chance. Slight jiggle. King surely
still holding that.
Back into
Yo.
Oh my goodness, the nerves. And nobody left to defend at all, really, from a spot like this. The flash is going to be missing the spike.
Khelraay
leading it forwards for his team who are gliding to
Bro,
the side.
Khelraay is so fast.
Khelraay, potential for him to finish.
Oh, he's so quick.
Destroying and decimating.
Wow, Jenny. Well played. Well played.
Forwards into main. He steals with one of the challenges. Spike's going to be picked up. Gives you chances to pivot, but you have only 30 seconds remaining. Which direction do you move into? It's a nice bait. Sound being made as they jump down into the vents, but the actual goal going to be towards the A side, and that leaves it up to Jenny.
Jenny can stay hard anchored here. He's always got the ult to be able to play off, but the play's coming into him.
He's just walking straight into the line.
Oh, Jenny,
that's the anchor play that potentially could have played spoiler. No paranoia. Level left guessing. Where could these players be? Smoggy.
Oh shit.
Found it. Quick shot straight to the dome. Time.
No time. Oh yes, no
time.
time.
No time at all. Chichu's running him down, but it's going to be a round one for EDG.
By the finest of margins.
Marcus
deciding to take the fight into Smoggy. It's 2 rounds by the skin of their teeth, but EDG are putting them together, putting them on the board. What a miracle round from Khelraay too.
Bro, Kang क्या खेला है? What was that second shot? This kill was big as well.
Always confident to take the refight. And Lev really needed to put more focus, more attention on him.
NT.
Let's see Kang activating and stepping up here once more. Nobody was seeing a repeat of the play. We're seeing a repeat of the goddamn play.
अरे माँ ये लोग ने भाई चड्डी पहन ली chat.
Seen it all before.
Yo, they are good.
Once more punished as a result of it.
They are good now.
Paranoia is good. Stops them for now.
Left time out लेने वाली अभी.
Sharp shooting. Lowe's and King.
Left को straight up push अभी नहीं जम रहा है. They need to change their plans.
Favorable positions and kills are not being offered up as freely as they were before. Smoggy plays with a bit more discipline.
Oh, he has the spike.
Backs it up, but this is very individualistic. Now blows, looking forward, hold on, finds his one. The trade is quick, and Jenny secures the spike for his team.
EDG look a lot more comfortable
Asking
defending
10
over
time ये
towards
points का क्या काम है दोस्तों? किक पे ना अगर तुम लोग मतलब जैसे अभी YouTube पे exclamation points है वैसे किक पे ना inbuilt points होते हैं loyalty points. तुम अगर 10 मिनट देखते हो तो 10 points तुमको मिलते हैं. अगर तुम वो points फिर every now and then है ना chat में predictions वगैरह जाते हैं कि भाई अभी हाफ टाइम में कौन जीतेगा, फुल टाइम में कौन जीतेगा. तो तुम अपने पॉइंट्स वहाँ पे लगाने के बोलने का कि भाई इतने पॉइंट्स मैंने लगाए. एंड अगर तुम्हारा कॉल सही रहा, प्रेडिक्शन सही रहा तो तुम्हें ज्यादा पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे. एंड अगर तुम्हारे टोटल 25,000 पॉइंट्स होते तो तुम्हारे को 1000 वैलोरेंट पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे. ऐसा होता. तो यूट्यूब के पॉइंट्स का कुछ नहीं है, वो इसका जैसे ट्विच पे इसके लिए होता है. अब देखो ट्विच पे भी चल रहा रहेगा कुछ. मेक प्रेडिक्शंस कंप्लीट अगेंस्ट. अरे नहीं दिख रहा. अरे शिट बंद हो गया स्ट्रीम. ये देखो तो ट्विच पे देखो इन गेम रिवॉर्ड्स के लिए प्रेडिक्शंस वगैरह होता है. तो वैसे ही हम लोग किक पे गए.
But it was that B-main control into mid pressure that was working so beautifully for them. He also has lots of fast rounds in the bank. So if Spike's money is not looking great, they absolutely could just keep the bucky and send it.
He's got the overdrive too. Alt earned up, many threats waiting on the other side of this timeout.
Whoever is going to be playing over towards that B heaven area, I think it's going to have an absolute task on their hands. If Kang finds himself in the right spot, maybe the Jet Oppa could do it. But he's going to pick up a ramp instead. And this to me does it quick.
अरे बेशरम लोग वैलोरेंट के ऑफिशियल चैनल पे वैलोरेंट ऑफिशियली वो प्रेडिक्शन वाला चीज कराता है.
Snakebite and the Paranoia are going to have to do work here for Chishu and Jenny.
हम करें तो सकता. ट्विच करें तो
cool. Final few moments doesn't reveal the hand until now. Galvanizing opener.
और मां यार भगा दी स्पाइक्स इन की. वो स्पाइक्स इन. Yeah, that's the only way they can win. Neon side. Oh, Neon already backside.
Deep TP Neon already took a backside control.
GG.
It's the power of Lev. Even when you think that you've seen everything from them. Attack timeout and a fast round. Massive advantage here. EDG might even think about saving. Yeah, you're in round 11. And Kankan's got an op that he would really love to have. It's been working out for them in the slower pace that King's brought to the game. But the scrapbook is just such a massive asset for this squad.
8-4 हो जाएगा मेरे को लग रहा है. ऑफ सेव हो रही है.
Whenever they feel like they're losing control of the game.
What a beautiful push by Spikes in the year भगाई है.
Panic button hit. Owner calls it for them. Fast little B split play. Ults online for them to really make sure it hurts.
You have to be set up to deny them some level of B main control in case it's slow.
Santiago में Danby और London में Spikes in.
In case they go in that direction out of attack timeout. And then you also have to be ready for these kind of set plays up through mid B heaven. Your defense is just stretched too thin.
लेकिन एक चीज है, टाइम आउट ही नहीं लिया
जो ट्रेड नहीं लिया उसका. वो वल्नरेबल था.
But you see Jenny's inside of his smoke animation. The tempo just runs him over. He gets bulldozed.
और Neon backside TP कर लिया भाई. That was big.
Picture perfect.
क्या W push किए भाई.
उनको पता था ये वाला राउंड निकाल देंगे. अरे हर्ष भाई स्पाइक ना अभी जब नियॉन नर्फ नहीं था ना तो स्पाइक ऐसे जंप करते करते सीधा स्पॉन तक जाता था. चिड़ मस्ती थी ना देख के.
Smokes are going to be thrown out. just cuts up the angle here. It's another wall to cut this one up. Prowler forwards, making sure to clear the way.
You never know what timing they're going to pick on the B-pop. They can go fast, they can re-hit.
Might be looking to go for it now. Here it is, all in explosive style. It's pathing onto the other side of the pit.
Oh, nice kill, Noddy.
Just going to try and
Yo, they got a good crossfire here. Wow. Still a 2v2.
Still brings it into a 2v2. Very much winnable position here for EDG. Boombot.
Neon backed up, and he's just left King completely alone.
Icewood onto the site now. Nate's going to be pushing him back and away. Just spotted out his position, and Khelraay chopping it down.
He's begging. He's
begging
begging for Neon to speed up here through mid.
Some assistance, needs some help. Guns are swapped around once more with the rifles now. They are putting the squeeze. King needs a bailout, needs some assistance. Spam through the box. Couple of stray shots. Wondering when
No! No, King! King whiffed! Oh my god, what was this round?
Finish exactly EDG needed on that.
भाई उसका कौन सा स्पाइडी सेंस वो हो गया भाई वो पीछे देखने लग गया. How is that possible?
Very much gives them significant chances to take this.
थोड़ा लेट हो गया भाई, थोड़ा लेट हो गया वो.
It's the first round where we see EDG setting up these high lows.
नहीं यार, nice try था, nice try.
भाई बहुत बढ़िया ट्राई था.
Trying to play off each other.
King थोड़ा सा आगा.
नहीं पर आलिश तो फिर भी मरता है, फिर भी मरता है.
Teamwork and team fighting.
उन लोग ने क्या रीड किया ना उसको.
हाँ ना भाई.
वो रीड हो गया ना.
obvious रीड हो गया फिर.
EDG to just pull it back to that 7.
but ठीक है, still a good half, still a good half.
अथर्व त्रिपाठी भाई ने 40
EDG हर बार पिस्टल्स वैसे भी हग रही है.
Thank you so much अथर्व भाई for the 40 रुपए. भैया सेटअप टूर और OBS settings का टूर कब? #PowGang.
So we want to hear the kind of noise they can make the
उन्होंने
first
साहब को देखो.
Exclamation OBS डालो.
You're their manager, you look after them.
No, the boys are well
Look at
fed.
the body.
They rested well, so they're very prepared for today. Let's go.
And you can
चलिए
see
left
that
वाले
on
उनके
the
owner है,
stage,
left
they're
के.
able to win the second half. They're going to the grand final. Fernando, as the owner, the founder of Leviathan, please teach us the chant.
Okay, let's go with Vamos la Levianeta. All together. Vamos la Levianeta. Vamos la Levianeta. Vamos la Levianeta. Vamos la Levianeta.
Holy shit,
I
man.
think I'm going to be hearing that when I go to sleep at night tonight.
What?
I feel like that's definitely going to give the boys a boost, but they are their own cheerleaders, Boa. They're always hyping each other up on stage. Who is the main hype man of this team?
Actually, Sato, Neon, all of them. All of them. Sometimes here,
क्या
people
energy
think it's
क्या
just Sato, but
insane
all
है
of
भाई.
them, they scream to each other. They go crazy with each other. So,
And what about backstage, Fernando? Are you giving the team a pep talk?
No. They know what to do, so I not make a pressure. So now I'm enjoying now. They have to win now.
I mean, no pressure,
Oi,
boys.
W
on
owner
stage.
है
Your boss is watching you. I think it's going to be incredibly emotional if this team makes it to the grand final after this map. But you know what? It could go the distance because EDG are looking fired up. One more time, Leviathan, make some noise! Let's head back into the game.
Leviathan, all cheers, all
Grim
smiles
Joe
for this
Gaming,
team.
thank you for the
Another
huge
roller coaster, something
100.
great.
I hope
They're able to take
EDG
it
wins
down.
this and then
Multiple
PaperX
teams
clean
already
sweeps
at this
them
event. They
in
want
the
a
finals.
lower bracket
By the way,
run.
1.5k watching is
Could be one
insane.
for the
Love your
history
streams.
books of
Thank
VCT
you,
if they were able to close it
Grim.
out here and
Thank you
now.
so much. Thank you so much.
They're also the Kingslayers. They seem to be coming for the teams that have won the
Thank you so
champs
much,
trophies
Mirabai.
before. Eliminated NRG.
Let's
EDG
go.
look like they're on the chopping block next. LEV have been all over them in this game.
Okay, chat,
Last few
side
rounds,
switch
EDG
हो
managed
चुके
to
हैं.
pick something up.
EDG को
But this
ये
defense
पिस्टल
side
कुछ
is
भी करके
normally strong
जीतना
for
है.
LEV.
Leon.
The double duelists are going to have to go crazy for EDG. I'm looking towards Kang and Smoggy.
Aggressive smoke on B.
We've seen it before. Even at this very event.
Oh,
Get it
attacker
done
smoke
onto
here.
Split, and now looking to see if they can set this one step forwards. Dodging and Julian towards the top. And
What is Sato doing?
A bit of a nuisance. Neon. It's a fadeaway shot, but already the kills claimed. EDG with the advantage. The plan now to go down, stepping forwards into the smoke. Punished.
Wow,
Progress
EDG
got
is
it.
shooting.
Dominating the position. Random shots at Neon, just going wide. Waiting it out. Not too many more opportunities going to be finding themselves here. Kang and Jenny. Quick cleanup.
Bro, Neon ने क्या चमकाया ना?
हाँ ना भाई, एक लौता किल था वो पूरे राउंड का.
Take this team down.
भाई साटू उधर क्या कर?
Kang's great in this round.
Shot. भाई साठ ऊपर नीचे हो रहा था.
Shuts down any attempt. That's a ridiculous shot.
Bro, not gonna lie, anything for the 6-7.
That they landed.
Anything for the 6-7.
EDG got in.
सिर्फ 6-7 करने के लिए इतना सब कुछ करते हैं लोग हर बार देखा है.
Retake from happening. The retake protocols from LEV on A are really strong. If EDG can focus in the rifle rounds around getting into B with their double duelist comp, I think that can be a big win con for them. And they need this map.
Hello.
They need every map.
Neon trying to do his Forsaken cosplay. He's all the way forwards here. Might be able to put the punish onto Chichu because those shots are going wide.
चंडी पकड़ो अरे अब्बा.
What's he done?
Oh my God. Yo, अगर Smoggy इधर मरता, the round was on.
Get the plant down onto A. Funneling the orbs into Smoggy, and he's going to be looking to see if he can collect a couple of eco kills himself.
EDG might have an idea of where these players are going to be hiding, waiting to die to the spike. Ideally, it would be Smoggy. Spectre in hand. These are looking like 3 tasty ult points down here if Smoggy can find them.
I've been placing an emphasis onto it, but how do you get down into the vents? Not being punished for it. Love chances. Satchel's a nice way to do it. Still, just the one. Clean up. Neon straight on
Neon
top of it.
3 मारा बे. Neon player है रे chat.
Able to go down here.
Neon बहुत अच्छा player है.
Nobody looking to see if he can reclaim some of the investment.
Yeah, he does. He grabs the Spectre towards the
Try
end.
to spike strat. That was good.
It's pretty decent for Smoggy, to be honest. He's 2 away from the showstopper. Not sure we necessarily need to see this again.
क्या बात है बादशाह. Slow mo में दिखाया ना उसको.
Okay. He thought he had
W replay.
Thought he had a pike to be able to work with rather than a blade.
Out of options.
क्या बोल रहा है भाई ये
Caster? A bit too literally.
7-7 now.
I think that the B side of the map is where EDG are really going to thrive with this composition.
Finally a good
Here
smoke.
comes that Lurk Viper orb that we've seen teams run many times before. Smoggy probably wants to try to
अच्छा नहीं last half में वो EDG ने smoke फेंका था गंदा.
But any pops out through this are going to be hard for left to hold.
Yeah, we can see the
Good volley, bro, by Sato.
No, he's been caught out. Always so good for the flash.
No, they're pushing in well.
They don't know about Smoggy. They don't know about Chichu. Running away with it now.
LEV.
EDG bonus idea. My God,
Okay.
Blow still going to be making a good go forwards.
Bro, you can literally see his gun.
Caught.
Oh, shit, he got so
I think he thought it was a
confused.
dropped weapon.
Yeah, potentially.
That's crazy.
Oh, bonus
This
जीत
round is
गए.
brilliant though from EDG.
Bonus जीत गए EDG.
What their best idea of being able to convert
उसको लगा
गिरा हुआ गन है.
They've got that
गिरा
Viper
हुआ गन
orb.
ऐसे
They can
चिपका है
always be
दीवार से.
threatening some kind of
भाई
slide
दोनों teams को
But if they
Mega
get in
million
position
हो
of
जाता
pop with a jet raise comp, they're just all over you before
दोनों
you
teams को
realize.
rush
Smoggy took
रुकाने नहीं
positioning
आ रहा.
towards new box before Neon was
नहीं पर ये लोग
even
retake करते थे
thinking
भाई.
about
अभी ये
having to
लोग ने
deal
एक
with
एक
an
करके
entry
fight
player.
किया. What the heck?
अरे भाई स्प्लिट पे
Chichu
खत्म
is
कर
so
दो
fast
फ्रैक्चर में
into
बीटी हो
hell.
जाएगा भाई इन लोगों को समझ नहीं
Spike
रहा
doesn't
क्या.
think about that.
समझ रहा है.
We're going
लाला.
5 maps.
Doesn't even cross his mind.
No 5 maps please.
EDG have done what they need to get back into split and start that long road to the grand finals.
Khan taking a stand, empowering the crowd.
अरे ये लोग फ्लड कर रहे थे उनके साइड प्लांट में पता नहीं क्यों. रीटेक कर रहे हो इतना अच्छा तो करो ना. फ्लड क्यों करना है?
Default from EDG. You get Khan with his cloudburst pattern towards the new stand. As Smoggy either goes to the new box or even past it in this situation.
Let's
go! And if you've watched the VODs of LEV,
क्या बात है
EDG
कांग.
didn't even use a smoke in
Yo,
spawn.
finally a timeout from
Leon
LEV.
just TP's out and Smoggy knows he's got a free kill.
Shotgun चलाओ punch.
He's very good for it. Anchoring, he knows when to push the limits, overstay.
Punch shotgun लगाओ B पे. Punch. अरे easy round है. Trust. B आएंगे 100% B. अरे नहीं आए B तो मैं तुम्हारा कोच नहीं.
Clearly they've worked out something over towards the B site.
Easy round.
7 of the last 8 rounds have gone the way of EDG.
100%.
Felt like it was based on individuals. But later
Like
on,
stream
we've
chat.
seen more and more of their ideas and their teamwork shine. The timings in round 12 defense and round 13-15 on attack, they're really tightening it up. Putting the screws on lead.
The obvious play here for EDG, to try and earn up Smoggy's ult.
एंड भी हो जाएगा, एंड भी होगा देखो.
But I think the obvious reaction from Owner is to fight much more heavy over towards B main, and that'll work even in the rifle rounds where EDG don't need an
Master
ult.
को मेरा कॉल अच्छा लगा.
I can see it though. TP, it's a fake into the corner here. The flash is good, and Khelraay
What a flash! अबे बच गया अबे.
Good nice edge.
Good positional awareness even when he was blinded up there.
दोनों टाइम आउट खत्म लेव के. Oh.
King has the rifle. Slight jump spots. It's the player that could potentially do something about this round.
You know the
देखो end up B पे हो रहा है, बोला ना.
on heaven, exact same spot he holds in about 90% of the rounds. Here he's going to drop into an A anchor spot, anticipating EDG gearing up for that A exec, and instead, nobody.
Read गलत है, कोच की सुनो यार.
He's drawn all of these defenders away from B.
Oh, this Prowler is good. This Prowler was good.
Left. The Prowler doesn't see anything, and they've realized, wait a minute, we may have been
जल्दी फील्डिंग लगा दो B heaven पे.
a little too hasty in terms of the rotation.
पहुंच गए. एक नंबर. Tough round for EDG.
The controls there now.
It was a nice
Neon नहीं
call
मरना
to do
चाहिए
the
side
A
पे.
fake, but they missed the timing on it.
Still looking towards that mid angle. Neon's going to be able to delay this for quite some time. 30 seconds left.
Yo, 30 seconds.
The smoke dissipates. Just want to take the timing now, but with it, Util sailing up overhead. DTP cuts it up into the corner. Nobody's. Rifle player King only to one.
Nice.
Somehow playing him into safety. 13 seconds left. Time is of the essence. EDG. They're going to get a move on. They're going to go towards his site. The plan is to go down.
घर लेके जा, घर लेके जा. और उसको ऐसा दिए.
They just love to make the fans sweat a little.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
It's a nice call, but they missed the timing. Had to go into a full stack of bodies. Again, it's nobody, the IGL, who takes first contact. Just making sure that his players on the entry are not going to get caught. And then Spike gets put down in the floor. Ult's online.
So lucky. So lucky. 5 people. Why?
और अम्मा स्मोगी डायरेक्ट भी पुश. Oh, they ending up A. What a fake. What a competitive.
Absorb this ult.
Nice idea.
Nice ult. Sado bhai.
They're luring blows out of his normal position.
What a double fake.
Trying to take up space over towards the A side as a result of it.
A double fake actually.
Smog is in already.
Let's take a listen to EDG.
不用，我大人摸包着，我在家 B 楼，小心打死。这个不是中路压了，吃解包，去拿2楼。我去看 B 通了，我去看 B 通了，我去拿紧压。你们去拿个2楼，我去拿2楼下。我 B 通反绕 B 楼了，他以为我摸2楼了，他以为我摸2楼了。紧压推黑了，2个至少。你们把上了，霓虹上了，他没到就回防了，他没到就回防了，他推黑了。
Oh my god.
起到了。我摸得很慢。慢慢打。
好。
玩时间了。关键是在绕远的。我马上2秒钟有闪光。阳台有人，阳台到了，打个闪拖下。地方有个。
भाई किंग इतना गांव घूम के आया है, उनका चीचू देखो. King, wait, 2v1.
The last one left. Time ticking though. LEV being pressured, and they might have just lost the round entirely as a result of it. Nobody plays it to perfection. Waits it all the way out, and King can't even escape.
भाई वो हेवन पे दो कैसे मारा यार?
आवाज मचाए भाई.
What a round! So many layers to what's going on there. They ripped the showstopper off barrier because they're expecting LEV to.
What a comeback from EDG!
That's the most obvious tactical adjustment that LEV would have made. When Smoggy
ओए अभी देखो prediction लगाए किक पे जिनको prediction लगाना था. Heads up.
The idea of going back over towards A. Head to B, get the
भाई खत्म है ये गेम, खत्म है. There is no chance Leviathan is coming back.
Nobody individually and in terms of the calling, getting one up here, putting the pressure back on LEV. China's Kings, they're leading by 3.
They really are. Not done yet by any measure whatsoever. That's going to be prime. Brockton ready. Flash held to the hands of the refight.
LEV!
Trying to get ahead of all this. Finally brought down. Jenny just can't quite manage it. Rifle aim was
oh my god!
Trading again.
Our first round.
LEV, one more chance. It's King rattling out.
Strategy change, bro. अब retake नहीं कर रहे, अब hold करेंगे.
5 kilogram fight.
There's a big team fight brawl like this.
नहीं हो रहा.
We saw it
चढ़े उस पे भाई साहब.
If it's a giant 5v5 fight,
and Kangkang still got 2, bro.
The trading and the util does tend to favor the American squad.
One enemy remaining.
I look up, पैसा खत्म होते जाएगा.
Chaos, if you slip individuals into little gaps, EDG, they've got those opportunities, and if they can find
heavy by EDG.
This blow's good for it. They know where he's going to be posted.
Smoggy, he's got that judge in hand. Hold on, moving away forwards.
Okay, trade. Kangkang with the ult.
Right click. Direct right click.
Wahapis right click.
Out of his grasp, LEV peeling back and away.
क्या control लिए भाई ये लोग ने? क्या control लिए भाई?
The smoke is Kangkang just backing out. He knows the internal timer ticking. Smoke dissipates. He hears it. Sound cues. There's good tracking.
Well, there's the Neon nerf in action.
Straight back at you.
Spike planted.
Neon can't do much about this. 1v4 EDG.
Round giveaway कर रहे हैं लोग बस.
भाई क्या push किया है भाई EDG ने?
Nice game plan from EDG. The anti, we've seen a lot of teams try to beat LEV, and they struggle a ton on the A side of the map. We've seen most teams, they know that they can get the plant down on A. So they go into A, and they end up playing in these post-plant situations that LEV are mega comfortable with. Instead, EDG are going up ramp and dominating heaven, which takes away any opportunity for LEV to play their classic retakes, where they're fast down ramp. EDG dominate that space. Kangkang bulldozing his way through and setting up on much more aggressive angles. It's a beautiful idea. They look very prepared for what is left.
I guess it's over now. क्या लगता है?
Astonishingly successful.
Only op can save now. भाई वो लोग कितना fast कर रहे हैं? How can?
The desk was saying
what?
If EDG can push things towards map 4 and 5, experience, scrappiness, it could start to push things more and more in favor of the Chinese team.
भाई मेरे को ult Kangkang जैसी चलानी होगी अभी. मुझे भी नहीं आती ult चलाने.
LEV currently on that
Kangkang, bro.
Playing like they've realized for the first time exactly where they're playing.
Who are you?
The same smiles, the same energy.
Random kid.
Well, it's also the first time we've seen them
Bro thinks he's on the team.
Yeah.
It was this B exec that first posed the problem. And since then, EDG have actually shown a lot of other stuff that's worked nicely.
Op निकाल लिया Kangkang ने. Was that needed?
Heaven exec. And now Kangkang with the op. Looking to try to get a punish on Neon as he goes for that jiggle peek at default.
Oh.
At some point here as the timer ticks down and we see that Neon isn't wanting to give this peek away, they're going to have to go for the exec.
Yo, Neon's gonna jiggle peek that.
Pass the op over to somebody else.
No mind.
Set up though from LEV. Sado. Slide off angle the pathing here from the satchel forwards. Neon.
Okay, Neon got one.
Bulldog gets still. He's going to do his best.
Oh, he whiffed.
Here it is. Chichu fast onto the timing, just all the way up.
No!
It's a well-laid trap at EDG. They walk straight into it.
It's an absolute own goal from EDG. They've just done an exec with Kangkang opping, dashing over towards new box. Or new stand, sorry. And there's no way of recovering this 2v5.
अब निकालनी नहीं थी उसको. ठीक है. उन लोगों ने दिमाग लगाया कुछ तो. उनको लगा लेव एग्रेसिव एक्सपेक्ट करेगी या कुछ. और शांत होंगे तो पिक्स मिलेंगे.
It's the little victories that you're playing for in a round like this.
10 seconds left.
EDG, even domestically,
yes, VCT Champions is the ultimate tournament.
And we've seen a lot of thrifties. Not all of them for LEV. There've been plenty on both sides. But this one, I think, is extremely avoidable.
हाँ ना, operator delivery किया भाई ने.
Around like this. When they realized that they weren't being given a pick over towards B main.
और लेव का अच्छा इको भी build हो गया अभी.
Pass your operator over to somebody else at the back of the pack.
Thrifty जीते plus op भी मिली.
Into the B exec. Difference maker being Spike, Sado, Neon. They can put that full focus onto main.
अबे यार Neon का जब तक ult है ना chat, Neon का ult बहुत ज़्यादा value निकालता है भाई.
They have the read.
It's the pressure around the map that's actually worked for nobody's corner.
भाई वो
slower rounds where you just let LEV have all the
भाई वो owner भाई इतना अच्छा chant बताए.
And EDG can't afford to let opportunities slip. They were in control of this game.
That is USA R chant.
That anti-eco that they failed.
They still are 2 rounds ahead.
Let's go USA R chant.
They take B main. They put the pressure as if they're going to go for the B pop. And it's such an extremely difficult thing to stop with those double duelists that LEV have to respect it, have to pull bodies over towards B, and that means that Blows comes off his normal position.
अबे मजबूत अल्ट आ रहे हैं EDG के. They can easily close this out.
EDG though have been missing the timings a bit. They've had about 20 seconds here to get over towards A, and instead nobody's calling a fake afterwards. Like he's gonna make it feel like it's ending A, but the spike's heading towards B.
They might not have liked the Haunt. I don't know. The Haunt really didn't clear much over towards A heaven.
Well, here comes a Prowler. I think nobody wants to be seen by this to make it feel like it's going A.
Since Trailblazer now going to be used with the
ना बड़ी ये rotation नहीं pull off करेगा.
Just trying to pull players over towards this A side, but reinforcement's still here.
Is Smoggy going to play for the orb? He is. Showstopper online.
Now it's going to be ready and waiting. Just the one Saturday to play for. A deep dash into it, but that rocket is going wide to the back wall. And
Wow, अबे setup कर दिए ना बनता है 3 जन हाई लो लगाए ले.
Instant pivot TP. Hold on, evacuation.
20 seconds.
He's worried about Blows.
Yeah, didn't know if he was still going to be anchoring over towards that spot, but it goes both ways. Neon has an ult of his own, reinforcing over towards the A side. 13 seconds remaining. This could be it.
Wow.
Spike picked up, immediately reclaimed, but nobody's going to be under pressure.
Smoggy का बड़ा अल्ट गया है बे.
Gonna run him down and deny the chance.
Smoggy का बड़ा अल्ट गया इस राउंड में chat.
It's a wild round called there by nobody. Overcooked.
और ऑप नहीं ली थी.
He had a brilliant fake play set up a few rounds back.
ऑप किसकी कांकाल की उठाई तो थी.
उन्होंने फेंक दिया.
Entirely.
What?
Missed their timing to go back into A.
स्मोकी भाई का नसीब अल्ट के साथ मेरे सही है.
The thing is, LEV are never going to
stack क्या 3 जन खेले इधर यार.
Thinking that it's going in that direction because they're happy to play retake. They will stack bodies.
बहुत horrendous calling था थोड़ा सा राउंड का ये.
भाई ये राउंड अगर ये लोग इको मैनेज अच्छी नहीं किए ना अर्श भाई तो नेक्स्ट राउंड इको इनका.
नहीं EDG तो करती है.
That round demonstrates a bit of a misunderstanding of how LEV approach their defense side. So Odin's going to hit the timeout.
नहीं हट रहा भाई.
LEV.
Pulled over from T1. Now tasked to keep EDG ahead. 2 rounds in a row that LEV have just picked up when it looked like all the momentum was in favor of the attackers. They've also lost the economy.
Yeah, it's going to be tough going, isn't it? From this point on, they could force up potentially, but it won't be ideal.
In order to push things
EDG फिर से ईगो पे खेल रही है. ईगो पे नहीं उनका कॉल गड़बड़ हो गया यार पिछले राउंड का और रीड अच्छा था इनका.
The B exec was potent, but LEV figured out an answer for it. More bodies.
Sado is not even shooting. He's 66, 17.
It was such a nice strategic response. But it seems like they've forgotten all about that.
underpant कर रहा है.
No longer relying on it, leaning into it.
But Sato ऐसे टाइम पे भी है ना अपना मेंटल डाउन होने नहीं देता. वो बहुत चिलम चिल्ली करता है.
Assuming that there's a level of conditioning here because they were stacking it heavy with players.
We be करने वाले वो लोग low buy में.
Neon.
Nobody ult करेगा. Never mind. Just pushing.
Already forwards. It does pull out the paranoia.
Good flash.
The molly going to be used to reciprocate. Sato just wants to stun them, stop them in their tracks. But already a double dash. That is a lovely entrance.
No trade.
Vulnerable jump. Matters not. There's plenty more bodies where that came from right there behind it.
No way.
Hit in time. But they don't know about this.
Oh my God, King! King! Beautiful repositioning. King! Sheesh! King is in the building.
An immovable object. An invisible object as well, by the way, the EDG started moving forwards there.
Beautiful.
But look at the adjustment. LEV have done such a good job
Beautiful.
adapting to the way the EDG want to pop into B. Neon, instead of TPing out, TP's deeper. Sato's there now for a molly on the choke.
Okay, most important round, Jack.
The snake bite, the paranoia. But surely this is the round that Autumn had crafted a plan for. They fake as if it's B control. They pull bodies away from A. And now are they going to try to hit the timing? This is the moment where nobody has been hesitant before.
Mid पे कुछ info नहीं है, B पे कुछ info नहीं है. A पे prowler में कोई कुछ detect नहीं हुआ है. Okay, now they know it's A. Oh, look at the rotations.
Sets a path forwards once more, but that sees
Chandi pakad li.
Slingshots can't come all the way back. Spike is all the way in forward.
Oh my God, how can he get him? Sato with his ult. Oh my God, it is over. Oh shit! Such a blunder from EDG, chat. Bro, out of nowhere, EDG को attack करने नहीं आ रहा है. भाई क्या हो रहा है EDG को?
For the young American squad to clear EDG out 3-0. They knew what was coming. Spike even missed Kang in the midst of all of that.
भाई God अगर टाइम आउट है उन पे तो they should take it भाई.
With a shorty. But EDG look out of answers. 4 in a row for LEV.
Money
Bro,
is
the
all
buy,
over
the buy.
place.
3 Bulldogs.
But EDG have to pull it together.
All
they have
Bulldogs.
to drag it to OT.
Okay. एक Vandal.
Four Bulldogs. One Vandal.
They want a chance.
Okay, Leon ये पोजीशन खेलता है, right?
Setups are
second खेल रहा
good.
था.
Viatan.
A पे wall डाली है and smoke combo किया है.
By this squad.
That's it.
Difference in
That's
terms
the
of the defense
only.
and the setup. Neon normally happy to play towards pillar.
और mid पे smoke. Mid fake कर रहे हैं.
Nobody's using that one up through mid.
But B side पे दो खेल रहे. They won't expect that, bro.
Usually breaking it now, but he's just going to be flying up towards it. This is an all-in attack.
No way! That's a GG!
Shuts it on.
Oh my God, Sato, big time! They both are low!
Oh God, so damn wrong.
3v2.
Frantic is the energy. Desperate plays in a 2v3, but LEV not stopping whatsoever.
बीमेन वाली का round है.
They call for the pause, the calm before the storm. The Leviathan, it's all in the palms.
3-0! Oh my God, what a comeback!
Stop back!
What a comeback! They are in the grand finals! Oh shit! Paper X versus LEV!
They have earned their chance all the way through the lowers. The sole last remaining representatives of Americas.
What a run! What a run!
To go the distance.
3-0 domination. A team that's won champs before, dismantled, but a great run from EDG nonetheless. Building that momentum towards
क्या खेले भाई EDG को अटैक करने आया ही नहीं भाई.
Rush भी rush है.
It is Leviathan who have earned the
They thought same script है, retake करेंगे, ले लो side.
भाई जिस राउंड कांग ने ऑफ निकाली ना अटैकिंग वाली, उधर से खत्म हो गया राउंड. गेम ही खत्म हो गया उनका.
Shit भाई और भाई ये लोग 8 गेम खेल लिए ये मास्टर्स 8 गेम दोस्त.
और एक ही हारे.
They were just 1 or 2 rounds away. एक टीम से हारने से.
Take a good look at this squad. I doubt it'll be the last time you see them on a grand final stage, but remember it because this is the first time you'll see them.
Bro,
what a team.
what?
Absolutely brimming with talent. They were the better squad today in terms of the prep, the teamwork, the team fighting. And even
बस याद दिला दूं जी ने ओपनिंग मैच में इनको 2-0 कर दिया था ऑलमोस्ट.
13-4 किया था एक 13-4
2-0 करने वाली थी.
एक राउंड की एक शॉट से रह गया एक शॉट.
He stood up to the test of resilience that EDG offered. And now one more challenge awaits them. One more opponent. Already been bested by them for EDG. Chances and hopes scattered away for now.
What a game! What a game!
Standing by for that Verizon
Champion drip बोलते.
Blows last year you were on Leviathan Academy. Now you're in the grand final on the main team. How does it feel?
Então, você começou na Academy, mas agora tá
Speedrun हुआ है बे chat. Like the stream. कल होने वाला है grand finale और map का reveal.
No começo na Academy eu sempre sabia que era time muito bom na Academy, que a gente só iria evoluir. E agora que a gente subiu pro Tier 1, com esse time eu sempre fui muito feliz, sempre sabia que seria uma oportunidade muito boa de estar aqui e eu sempre soube do nosso potencial de poder estar aqui.
Since back from the academy, I knew that this team had a potential. I was really happy that we could get to Tier 1 all together to here, and I always knew the potential that we have, so I'm really happy to be here with them.
We did see that EDG were fighting back against you on split. The map could have gone their way. Was it a case of nerves for your team?
Então, a gente viu que a EDG tava lutando ali.
क्या फाइनल से भाई कल. अब इसके बाद क्या करेंगे? किक पे स्ट्रीम करने वाले एक दूसरा गेम.
pouco de nervosismo para vocês. O que foi?
Mano, eu acho que eles começaram a jogar muito melhor depois do começo do split, começaram a se adaptar bem. E acho que na defesa a gente começou a ficar um pouco ansiedade de fechar o mapa, mas depois a gente conseguiu acalmar e conseguiu fechar o mapa.
At first, like they started to be a little bit like here and there, but then they improved it a lot. And us in the defense, we were lacking a little bit. So we just like sat down, like resetted, and we were able to close the map.
There's not much time before the grand final against PRX tomorrow. When the nerves are being felt tomorrow, when you're on that stage, how do you stick together as a team and raise that trophy?
Então, não tem muito tempo até a grande final, amanhã contra a PRX. E quando os nervos estão à flor da pele, vocês chegarem no palco aqui, a ponto de quase levantar o troféu, como você se mantém calmo?
Mano, eu acho que a gente já teve uma boa run nesse campeonato inteiro. A gente já tem, acho que, bastante experiência jogando nesse stage.
अभी याद आ रहा है उड़ान फैक्ट्री चेंबर का
e ver se a gente pode sair com o troféu.
Well, like I think we already have a really good run so far up to here. So tomorrow we're just gonna treat as another game and see if we can actually lift a trophy.
Parabéns, thank you so
Kick पे 90 points से सीधा 1300 point. Damn, strong Leviathan believer.
As for the
Thank you for the 40, Sushant.
We'll see you here tomorrow for a grand final, London.
Grand finale tomorrow, chat. क्लच भाई के साथ हम लोग साथ में देखने वाले हैं मास्टर्स का वॉच पार्टी. अभी किक पे वी आर कंटिन्यूइंग दिस लाइव.
इससे तो चालू हुआ था बे.
किक पे लाइव है हम लोग.
चालू हुआ था इससे. हाँ,
किक पे वी आर लाइव. You guys can join in.
आवाज कट रही है यार, तुम एक बार दबा के बोलो ना कि.
अरे हाँ मेरे भाई, हाँ. अरे मैं चैट से बात कर रहा था यार, कंट्रोल भी करते हुए.
कर रहे हो भाई.
Yo, GJ bro, that was a GJ.
You wanna play? You wanna playing gaming?
Yeah, coming.
Downloaded. वो हम स्ट्रीम के बाद बताते हैं. किक exclamation mark kick.
अच्छा.
1.3 के लाइक्स, 3 के लाइक्स के करीब है दोस्तों. लाइक करिए, आ जाइए किक पे in 3, 2, 1.
नहीं कर लो तुम लोग एंड कर लो.
We play